New York Knicks fans. Game number 2, the New York Knicks took game number 1 miraculously. Jalen Brunson played probably his worst game of the year, 8 of 26 from the floor. Dante DiVincenzo didn't even finish the game. Of course, Deuce McBride finished the game, who was one of the stars of the night. Embiid looked like Embiid for the majority of the game. He had a plus 17, plus 20, whatever it was, throughout the course of that game. But somehow, the New York Knicks were able to come out with a W, game number 1 at the Garden, as we head to game number 2. Tonight, the New York Knicks cannot expect that to happen and get a W. Jalen Brunson's going to have to step up. Dante DiVincenzo is going to have to step up. The bench saved the Knicks game number 1. Obviously, with the Mitch Robinson, with the, Josh Hart's a starter, but not a guy that you depend on for offense, with the Deuce McBride, with the Bogdanovich. But tonight, the New York Knicks are going to need their starters to step up as they look to get to 2-0 and try to drive home a commanding lead before they go back to Philadelphia. As we get ready at the Garden, been thinking about this game all week, been thinking about this series all week. Hope you guys are as excited as me as the New York Knicks look to get out of the first round for the second straight year, and then we see who we got. Will it be the Bucks who ended up winning game 1? But we'll worry about that when we get there. We got to worry about the Sixers first. Maxi's questionable last I heard, and Embiid's questionable last I heard. I'm not reading too much into that. I expect those guys to play. I think it's gameplay before the start of the game. I'm sure the New York Knicks will be prepared for both of those individuals. But let's talk to everybody in the chat, man. What's going on, Jermaine Mo Brown? What's going on, Sports Influencer? What's going on there? J-Dog, Ordinary Pete in the chat. What's going on? Going to shout out a couple of my members real quick, man. As Jacob says, Tana, how are you, my guy? I hope all is well. I went to a Yankees game this week, and I finally met the twins, Alex and Luca. Tana will maybe the guy. May will be the guy if he becomes available. I've thought that all along. He just is the perfect fit for what I would envision Brian Daboll would want at the quarterback position. We're going to be live tomorrow night and the night after that to talk plenty of Giants. Probably going to go live right after work, right before the draft, before we head on the Bad Dogs as well the night of. So there'll be a ton of live Giants talk leading up into the draft Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday. Of course, we'll be live Friday, Saturday. I won't have a voice by Sunday, but we'll worry about that when we get there. But looking forward to the draft. If May becomes available at pick 3 or 4, I do think the New York Giants at least see what the asking price is. But as I've said all along, I don't think May's getting past New England. And we'll talk about that more tomorrow. Mike Nixon says, stand up. Happy draft week, Dana. I have the Knicks winning 108-96. Brunson will have 28, 4 boards, 5 assists, and the Giants will get an MHJ and Neighbors. I think Brunson's going to put up over 30 tonight. I think Brunson has a big game. Jalen Brunson is one of the smartest players in the NBA. Got to study the film. Got to see what the Sixers did against them last game. Sixers found out, okay, we can't leave Josh Hart wide open. We can't leave Deuce McBride wide open. They triple-team Jalen Brunson. I think the Sixers make some adjustments. I think Brunson makes some adjustments. I think Brunson comes out tonight. He puts up over 30. I think he's going to have a monster game. Chris L says, Game 3 of the Knicks in the draft on Thursday, going to be one of the biggest sports days of the year for New Yorkers. Of course, I'll be on Bad Dog streaming the Giants, but you know I'll have the Knicks on after pick 6. I'll be flipping back and forth. So really looking forward to tonight. Hopefully we get up 2-0, and then we could really put a stranglehold on the series if we're able to win Game 3 in Philadelphia. But we got to win tonight first. Let's see. Suspend Caleb Martin. Heat to the final. What's going on? Alvaro? Good to see you, man. He says, stand up. My man back. Finally, it's been a minute, Chris. Let's go, Knicks. Let's go. Good to see you, Alvaro. Hopefully the Knicks come out with the win today. It's been a really fun season. But as good as the New York Knicks have been this year, I feel like if they don't win, if they don't at least get to the second round, it's got to be viewed as a disappointment. Regardless of everything they've overcome with the Julius Randle injury, OG Anunoby being banged up for a bit, you get the number 2 seed. You got to at least get to the second round. So a lot of pressure on the Knicks tonight. We'll see how they respond. I think they get up 2-0 in the series. You know what I found interesting? I was actually looking at the scores on ESPN, and I didn't do any research. I'm curious to see the last time that in the opening series of the first round, every home team won game 1. I don't feel like that happens that often. All 8 home teams won their first game. So I found that to be interesting. Obviously, more often than not, you expect the home team to win, but not all 8. So I thought that was interesting. What's going on, Jamil, man? Thanks for popping in the stream, man. Alan Clark says, I love Tana. Can't wait for Thursday. I cannot wait, man. Can't wait to talk Oh, there you go. Okay, somebody did the research for me. There you go. 2013 was the last time. So there you go. It's been a while. Talking about 10 years. So it's been a decade since that happened. All 8 home teams won their opening game. And I think the stat is, if I'm not mistaken, Doom, I think it's 77% of the time a team wins game 1 in a best of 7. They end up winning the series. And another interesting stat that I heard on the radio when I was driving home, I actually went to the city to watch the first game. Another interesting stat that I heard on the way home, the Knicks, I don't think I've ever, maybe they've won 1 or they've never won a best of 7 series where they've lost game 1, or maybe it was their first home game in the series. That might have been what it was. But I thought that was an interesting stat as well. What's up, Welvin, man? Thanks for popping the stream, man. What's going on? John, man, thanks for popping in. DZ in the chat says, what's up, Chris? So ready for the Giants season. What's going on? Jacob says, Tana, if May was the Pats guy, why would they trade back? They're not going to trade back. I don't think the Pats are trading back. I think they're going to they're going to stamp at it number 3, and they're going to take them. I've said it now for like 4 months. I don't buy all the pre-draft smoke. I think the first 3 picks in order are going to be Caleb Williams, Jaden Daniels, and Drake May. And I think the draft starts at pick 4. And then at pick 4, it's either going to be Marvin Harrison Jr. or J.J. McCarthy if a team trades up. That's how I envision the draft. I don't see New England trading out of that pick. What's going on, Alien? Thanks for popping the stream, man. We got this, fellas. What's up, Jeremy? Did you forget to take your eyeliner off? No. Do I have eyeliner on? I don't know. Maybe I didn't sleep well last night. I don't know, Tony. What's up, Word Man? Thanks for popping the stream. He says, hell yeah. What's going on, man? Do I have the shades? I don't even know if I have the shades. I got to find the shades. Maybe we'll try to locate them at halftime if the New York Knicks need some luck. Maybe we'll wear the hoodie. What's up, Justice's dad, man? Thanks for popping in. As far as I know, Alvaro, Maxey, and Embiid are playing. I mean, they were questionable, but I expect them to play. Just New York Sports says, Tana, what about Daniel's agent? They're angry at Washington. I don't buy into it. What channel are you guys watching this game on? Right now, I got it on TNT. I know they also got the game on MSG. What channel are you guys watching the game on? Obviously, I'm not going to hear the play-by-play either way, but I'm just curious to see what channel you guys watch the game on. Alan says, I don't watch baseball, but Tana, well, there's basketball, Alan. So I guess I'm a Knicks fan now. Hey, man, I'm glad that you're here, man, and hopefully you have fun watching the game with me. So Kerm's watching it on TNT. Alvaro says, I highly recommend MSG. Breen is on MSG. Breen's great. Breen was not on MSG game 1 because, of course, the game was on ESPN. But that wasn't that bad because you had, what's his name? You had Gus Johnson, who I think is one of the, I mean, nobody's Mike Breen. When you're the New York Knicks, you become accustomed to him calling the games. But Gus Johnson's pretty damn good. Gus Johnson is probably my favorite national announcer. I love listening to him call the college basketball games. I love listening to him call the college football games. I think he's terrific. He called game 1 on MSG. But yeah, tonight, because it's on TNT, Mike Breen will be calling the game. And V-Man says, fun Knicks fact, Carmelo Anthony has a basketball court in Puerto Rico, most dangerous neighborhood, La Paria. If you take a photo there, it's death. There you go. There's your fun fact of the game. Did not know that, V-Man. Thanks for letting me know. Jaden says, if it ain't Doris Burke, it's a different lady that sounds just like her. Doris Burke called the game on ESPN, if I'm not mistaken, Jaden, game 1. I think she called the game along with JJ Redick and, of course, Mike Breen. Game number 1. Forgive me a typo. Mets are doing pretty good. I know you guys know I'm a Mets fan. I think the Mets are the Mets off today? Let me know in the chat. I didn't get a chance to look at the schedule today. They just won 2. They got smoked the 3rd game, and Alvarez is now out for an extended period of time. But the Mets just won 2 out of 3 against the Dodgers. Now they got the Giants on deck. They started 0-5. Now they're 12-9. So they're 12-4 in their last 16. So good to see the Mets bounce back. Of course, the Yankees are in first place. So things are going well. Oh, the Mets are on tonight. Okay, 9:45 against the Giants. Okay. Things are going well, man, in baseball and in New York thus far. Everything's going well in New York except for football. Even the Islanders are in the playoffs. Rangers are the 1 seed. Knicks are the 2 seed. The Nets don't count. The Nets are New Jersey. So, everything's going well in New York except for the football team. So we'll see if the Giants are able to surprise next year. Yankees lost today? Okay. What's up, Big Moo, man? Thanks for popping in. Anthony says, Tana, you should team up with Marshall. I don't know much about Marshall. I know he does the Giants shot. I didn't even know he did play-by-plays. Basketball play-by-plays are hard to do with 2 people, though. People have asked me to do that before. It's very hard to do. You talk over one another. I'm sure he does a great job. I'm sure he's got a big audience. He's probably done the Knicks games all year, but I'm just on here to have fun, man. I haven't called the Knicks games all year. I don't expect to get a huge audience. A lot of my subscribers asked me to do it, and I was going to do game one, but I went to the city to watch it. So, yeah, I just want to have fun, watch the game with you guys, my loyal subscribers. So I appreciate everybody that tunes in and hangs out with me tonight. And like I said, we'll be live the next 3 nights doing the Giants stuff. So we'll be talking a lot of sports over the next 3 days. Crunchbunch says, thoughts on the Giants' rumored alternate uniforms? To me, Crunchbunch, that's a rumor. I mean, it's possible. The only and I saw the uniforms. They're ugly. They're disgusting. But the only reason those uniforms are a possibility is because it's the 100-year anniversary. So I think they're like a really old school uniform. It kind of reminds me of the Steelers Bumblebee uniform. So it's going back to like the 1920s or whatever. So I guess it's possible because it's the 100-year anniversary. But it's a rumor. Let's see. Jacob says, Chris, you think the O-line is the move if we move back? I think BPA is the move. I don't like to pencil myself into saying they need to take this position because what if Brock Bowers drops to 12 or 11 or wherever we drop back? Or what if, Roma Dunze? Not that he would, but you don't know. I don't want to pencil myself into a set position, but I will say I'd be more open if I'm Joe Shane to taking the offensive line if they drop back to 11 or a cornerback, or you could go a lot of ways there. I think it's BPA. It's the best player on your board. Giants have a ton of needs, but where we're picking, it's either a wide receiver or quarterback. I don't think it's going to be anything but that if we don't trade back. What's up, OTR Shark Man? Thanks for popping in the stream, man. Would you love to trade back and get Bowers? Wouldn't be opposed to it. If you're telling me we get Bowers at 12 or 11, wouldn't be opposed to it. And it's possible. I've thought the Jets are going to go Bowers for a long time, but the more I think about it, the more you look at that Jets offensive line. I mean, my God, Smith, he's missed like 35 games in the last 4 years. The other dude they picked up, I think, is coming off a pectoral tear. So if you're the Jets, you got to think offensive line there with that 10th pick. So if we did drop to 11, maybe Bowers does get to us. Who knows? But yeah, if you get him at 11 or 12, I'd be completely fine with it. Victor says, would you do the Allen trade with the Bills? Bills would never trade Josh Allen. That's fantasy land, man. That's not happening. I know that's fun to talk about. It's fun to think about. It's not happening. You're not trading one of the top 2, 3, 4 quarterbacks in the league at the age of 25, 26. And a lot of people have said, well, Stephon Diggs, they got rid of him. Maybe Allen's going to be upset because of that. I look at it the complete opposite. I think the Bills traded Stephon Diggs to appease to Josh Allen. Stephon Diggs running his mouth a lot. I think it was getting under Josh Allen's skin. That's the way I look at that. They're not trading Josh Allen. He's going to be a Buffalo Bill for a long time. 28, whatever it is. They're not trading him, man. They're not trading him. What's up, Random Man? Thanks for popping in. Chris, what do you think about Schefter saying we are actively trading up? I mean, I'm not surprised that the Giants are considering it. I just don't think the Patriots are going to trade down. I don't think the Patriots are going to trade down. Amazement says, I'm just ready for the draft. What's going on, Amazement? I'm ready for the Knicks game, too. That's what I'm ready for. I can't wait to call the game, have fun with you guys. Hopefully the New York Knicks pull out a stunner. Not a stunner, a win. Wouldn't be a stunner. We're favored. And we get out to a 2-0 start. What did they just drop on? They just dropped a bunch of celery on top of Charles Barkley on TNT. What the hell is that? What's up, Nona? Jacob says, I think 30 visits are key. Shane prioritizes top 30 visits. Yeah, you look over his draft history, his first 2 years, his first round picks have all been top 30 visits. Did not bring Michael Penix in for a top 30 visit. He was probably one of the more notable guys that he did not bring in for a top 30 visit. But yeah, I agree. Top 30 visits are important. I think 3 or 4 of the guys we drafted last year were top 30 visits. Cordell Flott was a top 30 visit if you look back at Joe Shane's history. So, yeah, you read through the tea leaves, good chance. Probably half our draft picks at least were guys that we brought in for top 30 visits. Money keeps coming in on the Sixers. Knicks started at -6 today, now -4. Well, that makes sense, Barkley, because the Knicks, obviously, it was kind of uncertain before the start of the game. Will Embiid play? Will Maxey play? So now that we're probably finding out that they're probably going to play, then the line naturally will shift more towards the Sixers. So that makes sense. What's up, Justice's dad? Amazement says Barkley Jack would have picked us to lose them out. That's a fact. Tana, remind me again what you say when a three-pointer. You're just gonna have to wait and see, Anthony. Hopefully you will find out within the first minute of the game. Hopefully I say it like 36 times tonight. That'd be nice. But yeah, you'll find out shortly when DiVincenzo drops one in the first minute. Let's see. Let's go next. What's on Asia Jesus, man? Thanks for popping in. I tune them out whenever we're on their network. I popped it to MSG now. They got Bill Pito on the pregame up at the Chase Bridge, which I've sat a ton when I've gone to Knicks games. If you get center court, those are actually really good seats. The vantage point is kind of like a video game. That's the way I try to describe it. I used to have season tickets, and I sat center court on the Chase Bridge, and yeah, they're pretty cool seats. It's a good vantage point. 2-0 series lead tonight, James says. I sure hope so, man. Of course I remember you, Jared. Tana's score prediction. Look at Clyde's suit, man. Look at Clyde's suit tonight. My score prediction tonight. I've got the Knicks. I think it's going to be pretty low scoring. I do. I think it's going to be pretty low scoring. I'm going to go. I think it's going to be close because you know the Sixers are desperate. You know they're going to give us everything they got tonight. So I'm going to go 105, 101 Knicks. Knicks eke one out by 4 points. 105, 101. Knicks go up 2-0. I think it's going to be a good game. Close game. What's up, Blitz fan? Thanks for popping in. Let's go. Knicks best defense of any team in the playoffs. They're up there. That's for damn sure. Let's go, Knicks. What's going on? See, man. Thanks for popping in. John says Knicks 104-99. What's going on, Bahama, man? Good to see you, buddy. Thank you for being here, man. We're going to shrink down the camera once we get going, so the scoreboard's a bit bigger. I may have to refresh that throughout the course of the game, but I know a lot of people that come in want to see the live scoreboard, and that way I don't got to worry about changing it. So we're just going to show it as we're calling the game. Welvin says, wish we had the Frenchman for the wee-wee. Yeah, I think I've only called one game all year, so I don't have the nicknames down to a pad. It's going to kind of be a freestyle, and whatever comes, and I don't have any planned rhymes, and we'll see how it goes, man, but I'm looking forward to calling the game. Big Moose says, thanks, Chris. I postponed my move down to Florida in 94 because we were playing the Rockets in the finals. I'm finally enjoying watching basketball again. Had great season tickets, so put off my move. That's awesome, Big Moon, man. Thanks for being here, buddy. And, yeah, listen, this is the best. Correct me if I'm wrong in the chat, guys, all the diehard Knicks fans that may be watching. I think this is the best Knicks team. And I know Melo's team won 54 games, whatever it was. I think we're better than that team. And I think we're better than last year's team. I think this is the best Knicks team since those mid-90s teams. I know the 99-2000 team went to the finals, but it was a shortened season. We went as an 8 seed. We're on par with that team, I think. It was a good team, man. It was a very good team. And if the Knicks add another big player next year, I think this team could really compete to win a championship. Thoughts on the Thunder? My thoughts on the Thunder, they barely squeaked by last night. I mean, they're obviously the 1 seed in the West, but I don't know, man. I think they'll probably get upended. Who do they play in the second round? It's the Mavericks or the Clippers. I think that's the 4-5 matchup. There's a good chance the Clippers could upend them. We'll see. I don't think the Thunder are going to the finals. I think the Nuggets are going to the finals. I think the Nuggets. And if not the Nuggets, the Timberwolves. I actually think the Timberwolves are very good. I think that's going to be a great second round series, but I think the Nuggets are going to the finals. I think they'll repeat out of the Western Conference. Oh, let's see. Then the 12-13 Knicks were great. They were a lot of fun. Let's see. Mitch going to put the clamps on Joel again. Mitch was fantastic. He had 4 blocks last game. Great defense. He did a great job last game, man. The Knicks, one of my biggest worries with Mitch, anytime I call a game, historically speaking, Mitch Robinson picks up a lot of ticky-tack fouls, and he did a great job throughout the course of that game not getting in foul trouble, especially going up against a guy like Joel Embiid, who is notorious for being able to draw fouls and get to the free throw line. So he did a great job last game. Hartenstein did a pretty good job as well defensively. We'll see if they're able to duplicate that tonight. Won't be easy going up against Joel Embiid as we're getting ready to tip. Tobias Harris, Kelly Oubre, Joel Embiid, Kyle Lowry, Tyrese Maxey for the Knicks. It'll be Anunoby. It'll be Hart. It'll be, of course, Jalen Brunson, Dante DiVincenzo, and Isaiah Hartenstein. So we're going to pull up the scoreboard. We're going to call the game as we go. And hopefully you guys enjoy the game. And hopefully the Knicks come out with a big, big win today. We'll update. I'll probably have to refresh this scoreboard as we get going. But excited to call the game with you guys. Blitz fan in the chat. Let me refresh the scoreboard now. Hopefully, if not, I'll have to refresh it again. But first commercial break. As the Knicks win the tip, OG Anunoby brings it in and nearly poked away. Dante DiVincenzo comes up with it. He's going to swing it over to Brunson. Brunson has it about 40 feet out. Looked like a bird just flew across the court. Did anybody else see that? Might be a camera. I don't know. DiVincenzo has it about 30 feet out. Swings to Brunson. Brunson on the elbow, guarded by Oubre. They'll set the screen. Brunson pulls up from 17. No good. He back-rimmed it. Hartenstein grabs the rebound, but Lowry comes up with the steal. Here's Kyle Lowry, the former Villanova great. Dribbling with his left. Gives there to, I think it was Oubre, and it's swatted away by Hartenstein. Embiid comes up with the rebound, but the Knicks come up with the steal. Here's DiVincenzo, and he's fouled as he tries to rush it to the front court. So no score early on. Let's update the scoreboard. Let's hit the refresh. It's still not showing me a score. What the hell's going on? ESPN, get your act together, man. Let's try it again. ESPN is way behind on the scoreboard, but I would imagine soon it will update. But right now, it's not. As Brunson's going to bring it across center court. He's guarded closely there. He gives to DiVincenzo. DiVincenzo guarded by Maxey. Sixers in the man-to-man. DiVincenzo about 40 feet out. Dribbling with the left, picks up the dribble. Swings it to Hartenstein. Back to Devo. DiVincenzo takes it to the rack. They're going to call an offensive foul as they hit Hartenstein with the moving screen. I'm just going to go to Yahoo or something because obviously I don't know why this isn't updating, or NBA.com. That should be better. We'll worry about it at the commercial break as Maxey lines up and he hits a three. Sixers up 3-0. And the Knicks are bringing it across center court. Here's Jalen Brunson. So not the best of starts for the Knicks as we're about a minute and a half underway. Brunson guarded there by Oubre. Swings to DiVincenzo, who's picked up by Maxey. 30 feet out, swings to Anunoby. Anunoby gives down low to Hartenstein. Hartenstein picks up the dribble, gives to Brunson. Brunson works the baseline, dribbling with the left. He's got a mismatch on Embiid. He's going to shake him, bake him, step back, three. Short off the rim, a long rebound for Maxey. Sixers looking to get out and run. Maxey gives to Lowry, back to Maxey. He's open from the elbow for three. Sixers go up 6. 10-19 to go here in the first. Sixers hit 2 quick threes, and the Knicks are behind the 8 ball, much like game 1. We'll see if they're able to fight back. Here's Brunson into the front court, gives to Hartenstein. He's going to swing to Hart. Hart has it back up top to Brunson. Brunson works around a screen by Hartenstein. Double team, kicks to the corner. Here's Anunoby. Anunoby out to Hart. Hart for three. No good. Knicks can't buy a bucket early on as Tobias Harris, the former Long Island great, will bring it up. Not so good in the pros in the playoffs. Takes it to the rim, left it short. Out of bounds. It's going to stay with the Sixers. Looked like it was off Harris. A little early to challenge if you're the Knicks, but that looked like it was off Harris, guys. 9:50 to go here in the first. It'll be Knicks balls. Knicks balls. Knicks ball. There's not 2 balls in basketball. There's 2 balls in their pants, but not on the court. 9:50 to go here in the first. Lowry looking to inbound underneath the Knicks basket. Kicks to Maxey in the corner for 3, and that's good as that rattles home. The Knicks down 9-0. Wow. Sixers bring full court pressure as Hartenstein sets the screen. Brunson brings it up. Guarded closely there. Crossover dribble, double team, swings out, kicks to Hart. Hart with it, gives to Devo, and that's out of bounds. That's off the Knicks. It'll be Sixers ball. Not a good start if you're the Knicks. Not a good start if you're the Knicks. Got to call a timeout, Tibbs. They score again here. You have to call a timeout. 9-0 Sixers early on. Not good, guys. There we go. ESPN scoreboard still behind, but at least it's going. Here's Embiid, guarded by Hartenstein. Step back jumper left, it's short, rebound Hart. Hart's going to bring it up. Hart across center court, avoids the charge, dribbling with the left, takes it to the rack. Layup off glass is good. Knicks get their first bucket. They cut it to 7, 9-2. They're down a touchdown. 9:05 to go here in the first. Here's Kyle Lowry, the point guard for the Sixers. He's going to dribble it up with the left. The Knicks in the man-to-man. DiVincenzo on him. Looks for Oubre. Oubre guarded there by Brunson. Dribbling with the right around an Embiid screen. Hartenstein picks him up on the switch. Kicks to Embiid from the foul line. Hartenstein up on him. Fadeaway jumper's good. Rattles it home. 11-2. Knicks down 9. 8:44 to go here in the first. Not a good start here at the Garden in a huge game for the Knicks. You do not want to lose home court advantage. Here's Hart. Hart with it across center court. Picks up the dribble. Gives to Hartenstein. Looks for Brunson. Brunson works around a screen. dribbling, bibbling, floater, no good. Tipped up in the air, and Tobias Harris gets it. Sixers running, gunning. Harris tries to take it to the hoop. Hart does a good job cutting him off. Kicks to the trailer. Maxey, no good off the back rim, out of bounds. It'll go over to the Knicks. Knicks ball down 9, almost 4 minutes underway here in the first quarter, and not the start that you envisioned when you woke up this morning if you were a New York Knicks fan. Knicks 1 of 5 from the field. Here's Brunson. Brunson across center court. Thibodeau still has not called the timeout. Brunson swings to Hart. Hart to Devo. DiVincenzo cross court pass to Hartenstein. Hartenstein has it back to the basket. Swings to Devo. Devo's going to try it from deep. Book it. Big 3 there by Devo, and the Knicks cut it to 6. 7:56 to go here in the first. Knicks down a half dozen. Come on. Here's Harris across center court. Hart on him. The Knicks in the man-to-man. Knicks need a stop here. Gives to Embiid. Embiid back to the basket. Kicks to Harris. Harris from the elbow for 3. Left it short. Rebound DiVincenzo, the big ragu. 7:38 to go. Here's Devo. Devo, double team. Crossover dribble. Nice pass to Hart. Hart, where's the foul? He got mugged. 7:30 to go. No foul call. Sixers come up with the rebound. Harris takes it to hoop. He gets it to go. 13-5. The Knicks the referees swallow the whistle. Where was the foul call? Brunson's going to bring it up. 7:13 to go here in the first. Knicks down 8. Here's Brunson into the front court. Oubre on him. Brunson fakes the handoff, takes it to the rack, and he had it poked away. There's the foul. It'll be on the floor. 7:06 to go here in the first. What's going on, Chris L? What's going on? What's going on? What's going on? Welvin in the chat. Knicks Nation in the chat. So they get the foul call on Lowry. (11-2). And Brunson will go to the line, bends the knees. Knicks trail 13-5. First free throw is good. 13-6. Knicks back down a touchdown as Brunson's going to look to get this to 6. Lowry is such a baby. Yeah. 13-6. Knicks down 7. Brunson game 1 had 22 points, only 8 of 26 from the field, 7 assists, 7 rebounds. Brunson looking to get this to 6. Bends the knees. And the free throw is no good. He back rimmed it. Tobias Harris comes up with the rebound. He's going to hand off to Maxey. Tyrese Maxey across center court. Picked up by Anunoby. Knicks in the man-to-man. Picked up by Hartenstein. He'll pick up the dribble. Kicks to Embiid. Embiid on the elbow. Swings to Maxey. Maxey between the legs dribble. Will pick it up. Gives to Embiid. Embiid 16 feet from the basket as Anunoby comes over with a good double. Nice pass. He's able to split the defenders, and he hits Oubre as Oubre hits the 8-foot floater in front of the rim. 15-6. Knicks down 9 with the ball. Hart will bring it up for the Knicks as we're almost halfway through the first quarter. Knicks only 2 of 7 from the field. Sixers 6 of 12. Anunoby's got it. He's going to swing to Brunson. Brunson over to Hart. Hart with it, dribbling with the left, gives there to DiVincenzo. DiVincenzo with Lowry on him, works around a screen for 3. Book it! Devo's sunk 2 so far. 15-9. Knicks down 6. 6:16 to go. Here's Maxey across center court. See if the Knicks could go on a run. He gives to Oubre. Brunson on him. Oubre swings to Harris. Harris on the elbow, guarded by Hart. Lowry comes over to set the pick. DiVincenzo comes over to double. Swings to Lowry. Lowry's going to try it from 28. No good off the back rim. Rebound Anunoby. He's going to swing to Brunson. Here's Jalen. Brunson with it across center court. He's going to pull up from 28 for 3. No good back rim. Not a good shot there. Rebound by Embiid, and Maxey's going to set up the offense here for the Sixers. Sixers lead by 6 with the ball across the timeline. Maxey has it guarded by Anunoby as he works trying to pick now Hartenstein on the switch. Big mismatch here for the Sixers. We'll see if Maxey tries to take him. Instead, they give to Embiid down low. Anunoby on him. Nearly had it stripped away. Maxey swings to Oubre, and they're going to call a foul on the Knicks. It's on the floor. We're going to get our first stoppage in play, and we'll see if I get a better sight for the scoreboard. DiVincenzo. Let's go Knicks. ESPN, for whatever reason, is running far behind tonight. So we'll try the Yahoo scoreboard, see if that works better. Mm-hmm. There you go. That should work better. That should work better. Book it. What's going on, Fabian? Man, thanks for popping in. Chris, 72 hours away. Does your gut still tell you? Yeah, my gut still tells me what my gut has told me for the last, 4 months. The New York Giants will be selecting Malik Neighbors with the – oh, wait, hold on. I got the wrong screen up. 1 second. 1 second. We're going to get rid of this real quick. Then we're going to share the screen again. There we go. Much better. Much better. Much better. ESPN is behind because Tane is in the future, Kelvin says. There we go. Let's go. Let's go Brunson, man. Let's see what we got. Put one in the chat if you'd rather have Chris's camera bigger so we're not watching the ESPN homepage. Jared, you know what? We'll make it even. We'll make it even. We'll make it even. We'll do half scoreboard, half Tana. There you go. It's not like there's a lot of people in here anyway, so nobody's going to complain about the scoreboard not being there anyway. So if you complain, I'm going to say the score every time somebody crosses the timeline anyway. Maybe as the game gets towards the end and the score is really important, we'll change it back to the big and the small. But there you go. A little half and half for you. A little half and half. Horny Tana in the chat. Best name on YouTube. Horny Tana. $15-9, 5:31 to go here in the first, as they're showing late 90s Knicks highlights on the scoreboard. Latrell Sprewell, one of the greatest runs in NBA history, as the 8-seeded New York Knicks went on to the NBA Finals before being knocked off against Tim Duncan. I think it was in his, second season, whatever it was, as the Spurs went on to beat the Knicks 4-1. But that was a great run. You beat the Heat in the first round. I forgot who we beat in the second round. I can't remember. I think we beat the Pacers in the conference finals. I want to say it was the Hawks in the second round. I think we swept the Hawks, maybe. I can't remember. What's up, Odell the Beast, man? Thanks for popping in. No. Pick. Let's see. MHJ Mayor Neighbors will be a Giant Thursday. We're going to find out, Cole, real soon, as the Knicks trail by 6, 15-9. We're halfway through the first quarter. When is Deadpool 2 coming out? I don't know. I saw the new trailer to Deadpool. That came out today, I think. But I don't know when the movie actually comes out. And David. What's up, David G? David says, hi, Chris. Good luck tonight and the rest of the Knicks playoffs. My Devils are on the couch, and I can't wait till the draft. Harrison Jr. at 6. From your lips to God's ears. I would love Marvin Harrison Jr. to somehow drop to number 6 overall. That's going to take a lot to happen. Obviously, the Chargers would have to more than likely take Joe Alt, and the Arizona Cardinals would have to trade back. It's possible, but I'm not banking on it. What's going on, Toba? Toba says, let's clap some cheeks. Let's go. Maxi's going to inbound to Embiid, back to Maxi. Maxi guarded by Hartenstein, between the legs dribble. He's going to take Hartenstein to the rack, layup, high off glass, no good, tipped up in the air by Embiid. Knicks fight for the rebound, but Embiid comes up with it, and they call a foul on Hartenstein. I think that's Hartenstein's second. If it is, you're going to see Big Mitch come into this game right now. 5:19 to go here in the first, and Embiid just muscles everybody as he goes up for that rebound. They're going to need big minutes out of Big Mitch. 5:19 to go here in the first, and here comes Mitch. He was a monster game number 1. Hit 2 crucial free throws. Why he was in the game in that spot, I couldn't tell you. Why the Knicks threw him the ball, I couldn't even tell you even more so. But he did hit the 2 free throws when it counted most, and he was great on defense, great on the offensive glass. I think he had 7 offensive rebounds. The Sixers only had 9 as a team. First free throw by Embiid, no good. He back rimmed it. 15-9. There it is. 7 offensive rebounds, 4 blocks, game number 1. Played 30 minutes, his most since December 1st, before the injury. Here's the second by Embiid as he'll bend the knees. Second free throw is good as he rattles it in. 16-9, Knicks trail by 7. Hart's going to inbound. He's going to give there to Brunson. Brunson's going to bring it across center court. Batum on him, a guy I cannot stand. From France. Nicholas Batum had a great game in that play-in game for the Sixers when they knocked off the Heat. Hart has it from about 30 feet out, dribbling there with the right. Picked up by Buddy Hield, who just recently checked into the game, gives to Mitch. Mitch with it, dribbling with the left, gives to Hart. Hart guarded by Hield, step back jumper from the baseline, and that rattles in. A big bucket there by Hart as he gets the Knicks back within 5, 16-11. 4:50 to go. Big shot there. Here's Max, who gives to Embiid. Embiid will pull up for three. Good. Big bucket there by Embiid. The Sixers go back up by 8. 19-11. 4:40 to go here in the first. Sixers 4 of 7 thus far from downtown. Here's Brunson across the timeline, dribbling, bibbling with the right double team, step back jumper. Good. Big shot there by Brunson. I think it's his first bucket of the game. 19-13, Knicks down 6. Here's Maxey across center court, Anunoby on him. Maxey gives to Embiid. Embiid's going to try it again. No good. Looked like he hit the backboard first. Looked like me trying to shoot a three. Here's Devo to the rack. He had it stripped away. No foul call because, I don't know, the referees hate the Knicks. As Tobias Harris comes up with it. Here's Harris dancing, prancing to the rim. Lefty layup, no good. Knicks come up with the rebound. Rebound, Brunson. 4 minutes to go here in the first. Knicks down 6 with the ball. Brunson shakes, bakes, spins out as Hield guards him closely. Brunson's going to back it out. 14 on the shot clock. Crossover dribble, spinning, winning into the lane. Tries to draw contact. Kicks out to Hart. 7 on the clock. Hart's got to do something with it. Hart holds it above his head. 4 on the clock. He's going to take it to the rim. Had it poked away out of bounds. As he runs into Embiid, he tries to draw a foul, but referees ain't buying it. It'll be Knicks ball. 1.8 on the shot clock. Knicks down 6. We'll see if they can get something to go here. And David, like he says, last 2 years I got the first round right. I said Neal at 5 and Tibbs at 7. So I was close to that. Last year I wanted Banks at 25. I'm with you, man. I had Banks last year as well. I had Neal, and I think I had Neal and Tibbs actually in that draft, if I'm not mistaken. I'm pretty sure I did. Yeah. And this year I'm going with Malik Neighbors. I know I had Banks last year. 2021, I had Devontae Smith, which I think would have happened had the Eagles not jumped us. When everybody had like Devontae Smith going 3rd, I had him dropping to the Giants at 11, like 3 months before the draft. And the Eagles jumped us. Otherwise, I think that would have happened. But I had us going wide receiver. We ended up going wide receiver. What was the other? The only draft where I think I like really missed badly was the Daniel Jones draft. Hence the reaction. Hence the reaction. But yeah, this year I think we're going Malik Neighbors. But we'll see. I think we're going wide receiver. Might be Roma Dunze. Might be Malik Neighbors. But we'll see. 3:40 to go. 19-13. Sixers by 6. It'll be Knicks ball. And they're actually reviewing this to see if there's a foul. What time is the stream tomorrow? I'm not MYG. I'm thinking probably, I don't know. I got to talk to Bad Dog. We usually go live at 9. Maybe we'll do it a little bit earlier. Maybe we'll go like 8:30. We'll do a little extra, a little overtime tomorrow. Maybe we'll see. I'll talk to Bad Dog, but no later than 9. 3:40 to go here in the first. 19-13. Sixers by 6. As the referees will review it, we'll see if the Knicks get any extra free throws out of this, but it doesn't look like it. What's the call, guys? I don't got the volume on. Well, it looks like they're leaving the shot clock as is, which implies the Knicks will be inbounding. So no technical, no flagrant, nothing like that. It was a little acting job by Josh Hart, for being honest, which I appreciate. I appreciate that. Try to sell the call. $3:40 to go here in the first. Knicks got to try to get a quick shot off here as they'll inbound underneath the Sixers basket. It'll be Brunson throwing it in. Looking for Anunoby. He gets it to him in the corner. He's going to have to try a long 2, and that rattles in and out as Batum tips the rebound to Embiid. 3:34 to go. Here comes Joel Embiid. Embiid with it. He attacks the basket, and he draws a foul on Mitch. So quickly now you've gotten 2 fouls on Hartenstein. Mitch now with his first foul. He's only been in the game for about a minute. And this is what Joel Embiid does. He specializes in getting to the line, and he's already gotten there at least, 3 times at least. I think this will be his 5th and 6th free throw attempt, if I'm not mistaken. Might even be his 7th and 8th. I'm not sure. Bogdanovich about to check in for the Knicks. First free throw is good. 20-13, Sixers by 7. It's been right around there the entire first quarter. Sixers got out to a lead. It's kind of hovered right around that 7-point mark since. And McBride will check in for the Knicks. McBride, of course, had a tremendous game 1 for the Knicks. Anunoby will take a break. Bogdanovich will check in as well. So the Knicks starting to integrate the bench late here into the first quarter. No, I only do Knicks games, Chris, if I do games at all. Second free throw by Embiid, no good, in and out. Hart grabs the rebound with one hand. Here comes Josh Hart, racing, spacing, up ahead, takes it to the basket, stripped away by Embiid, and that's going to be off Hart. It's a good play there by Embiid. The Knicks, Hart was clearly trying to draw some contact. Embiid was able to avoid it and knock the ball off of Hart. So smart play there as Buddy Hield has it here for the Sixers, up 7. Hield with it across center court. Brunson on him, 30 feet from the hoop. He's going to hand to Embiid. Embiid back to Hield. Hield's always a dangerous shooter from deep. He'll fake the three. He's going to pass off to Lowry. Lowry with it. He had a good game one. I think he had 18. Gives to Embiid with Mitch on him. Underneath the basket. Reverse layup. No good. Tipped up in. And that might have been off the Hart, but regardless, Embiid will get credit for the basket. 22-13. Knicks down 9. And this is a big possession here for the Knicks. You want to keep it within striking distance as Brunson's going to bring it up. Brunson double teamed underneath the basket, picks up the dribble, swings it to Bogdanovich. Bogey with it. Fadeaway jumper. No good. He back rimmed it. Hield with the rebound. Sixers looking to open this game up. 2:39 to go here in the first. Hield to Embiid. Embiid fakes the three, dribbles with the left. No look pass to Lowry from the elbow. Short. Rebound Bogdanovich. Knicks with it. Need a basket here. Need to start to change the tide. Bogdanovich with it. Gives to Mitch. Mitch with it. Backdoor pass to Brunson, nearly had it stripped away. Got it back, triple teamed. He's getting mugged. Swings to Bogdanovich. Hart in the corner for three. Bucket! Josh Hart with a big triple. 22-16. Knicks back within 6. 2:08 to go. Knicks looking to go on a run to get this game back to tied up, hopefully. Hield with it, and looks like the Sixers call a timeout. 2:03 to go here in the first. Josh Hart hits a monster three there as the game was starting to get away from the Knicks a little bit early on. Let's see. He was getting mugged. Jalen Brunson had like 8 Sixers on him. There's only 5 on the court. 2:03 to go here in the first. 22-16. Let's see. This draft still gives me nightmares. The Flowers and Apple draft just makes me I don't even want to think about those drafts. But yeah, every draft as a fan, you get nervous, before. I don't think Joe Shane could screw this draft up. I don't think it's very hard to screw this draft up. Very hard. I just think it's such an obvious pick where we're picking, but we'll talk about that over the next 3 days. Prestige says, as bad as we've looked, and we're still down 6. I mean, we're hanging in. I mean, last game, what were we down after the first quarter, Prestige? 9? The last game was weird because it was like a very competitive game that was not competitive within the quarters. Like the Sixers killed us in the first quarter. We destroyed them in the second quarter. Then they destroyed us in the third quarter. And then then it was pretty competitive in the fourth quarter. But it was like a competitive game that was not competitive throughout the majority of it. Let's see. The only way to screw it up is to trade the house to move up for a quarterback or a quarterback. I don't think they're going to do that. I feel like most fans would flip out if we trade up for JJ instead of taking Neighbors at 6. Yeah, I just don't think they're going to do that, Chris. I don't think they're going to do that. I mean, it could happen, but I didn't think we were going to. I mean, I didn't think we were going to take Daniel Jones, and we did. So it could happen. I won't rule it out, but I don't think it's going to happen. I think the Giants want May. If they want a quarterback, I think they want May. I think they've always wanted May. What's going on, MYG Forever, man? Thanks for popping in. Josh Hart's a beast. I love Josh Hart. Love him. Over under 2 punters for the Eagles in the first 3 rounds. Well, you're going to have to wait, Ross, for Wednesday night when we do the Eagles mock draft. But trust me, expect the Eagles to be going heavy on the special teams unit throughout the 7-round mock draft that we'll have for you. Fabian says, why is MSG always cold? Is it? I haven't been to MSG this year, but I've never gotten I never thought it was, I mean, maybe, I don't know. I've never felt like it was like more cold in MSG than anywhere else. We're getting ready to get back to it. Knicks down 6. Are there going to be viral clips of Chris of the Bay? I don't think so. I don't think we're going to be drafting a quarterback. And there's John Starks, the former New York Knicks great. He works for the Knicks now, I believe, along with Allen Houston. And Cole says, I know this is an extreme, but draft hot takes. We'll talk about it at halftime. We'll talk more about the draft at halftime. I mean, early on, before we pick, I don't think I have any hot takes. I think I'm going chalk, man. Yeah, but we'll talk more about it at halftime. As the Sixers are inbound, Sixers up 6 with the ball. I've said that way too much here in the first quarter. As Embiid's going to try a 3 straight on, good. Embiid's been good, man. Embiid's been good in this series early on. He continues to dominate the Knicks when he's been on the floor. As Brunson's going to bring it up here for the Knicks, Oubre on him. Knicks will have to capitalize in the start of the second quarter like they did last game when Embiid was off the court. Here's Brunson. Brunson picked up by Hield. Between the legs dribble, shakes, bakes, spins, wins, fadeaway jumper, hand in his face, no good. Brunson continues to struggle early on in this series. Here's Lowry across center court. Lowry swings to Embiid. Embiid's going to give to Oubre. Oubre guarded by Hart around a pick to the hoop. Left it short. Rebound Hart. Hart racing, spacing up ahead. Kicks to Brunson. Brunson had Bogdanovich open in the corner. He hits him, but it was a little late as he misses it off the side rim. Out to Brunson off the Hart rebound. Brunson pull up 17-footers. Good. 25-18. Knicks back within 7. Minute 05 to go here in the first. Looked like if Brunson would have hit bogey initially, I think he would have hit that 3. Here's Embiid. Embiid guarded by Mitch. Had it poked away, but it lands in the lap of Lowry. Gives back to Embiid. 8 on the clock. Mitch on him. Embiid backs, whacks, spitting into the lane. Fadeaway jumper. No good off the back rim. Tipped up in the air. Rebound Hart. Hart's got at least 5 bounds. Here's Hart. Hart. Cross-court pass. Deuce for 3. What the hell was that? 25-18. He was wide open, and Deuce overshot the basket. All right, get the nervous jitters out of the system. I thought that was going down for sure. Wide open in transition, stepped right into the 3. 25-18, 36 seconds to go. And I think it's actually going to stay with the Knicks. Did they say it was off a Sixer? It's going to stay with the Knicks. So it was off the Sixers. They're going to review this. They're going to see who this was off of. So this is already the second review we've had. We're still in the first quarter. Can I see a replay at least? You're making me sit through this. Oh, they're checking the shot clock. That's what it is. Okay. So they upped the shot clock to 17 seconds instead of 14. Brunson looks to get it in. Gets it into Mitch. Gives back to Brunson. Brunson with the lefty dribble. Floater in the lane. No good. Strong. Rebound Batum. Brunson continues to struggle. Here's Lowry. Lowry to Oubre. Oubre to the hoop. Takes some contact. Left it short. Batted up in the air. Brunson comes up with it. Take your time. Take the last shot. Take the last shot. And that's what they'll do. Brunson backs it out. Knicks down 7. Looking to cut it to 4, maybe 5 here at the end of the first quarter. We're down to 12 seconds here in the first. Brunson dribbling out the clock. Takes some contact. He draws a foul on Hield. I think the Sixers had a foul to give. 10 seconds to go here in the first. 25-18. And Tobias Harris will check back in here for the Sixers for defensive purposes. See if the Knicks can close this quarter out with a basket. McBride has it. 8 on the clock. McBride takes it to the 10, takes contact. No foul call. Embiid comes up with the loose ball. Had it poked away. And they're going to call it travel. Tee him up. Tee him up. Embiid yelling at the referee. Tee him up. Now Nurse is yelling. Tee him up. Knicks will inbound here on the near sideline. Brunson looking to get it in. Gets it to Bogdanovich. Bogdanovich, nice fake. What the hell was that? As Bogdanovich throws it out of bounds. He had an open shot and was looking for Hart. As we'll go to the start of the second quarter, 25-18, Knicks down 7. Why does Tom Thibodeau look like Ricky Gervais? He does. He does. So Brunson really struggled, right? What did Brunson was what, like 1 of 8? No, I think he had 2 shots. Let's take a look at the box score. Brunson in that first quarter was not good. They don't show you the ESPN stats are much better. They don't show you the in-depth shots, but he had 4 points? 5 points for Brunson, 2 rebounds, but he missed a ton of shots. I'll just pull it up on ESPN because I'm curious to see what he shot in that first quarter. Brunson had 5 points on 2 of 8, so 25% from the field. Hart had a really nice quarter, 7 points, 5 rebounds, 3 of 6. So he kept us in it. 6 points for Devo. He was 2 of 2 from 3. He only played 8 minutes. He committed 1. And the bench was scoreless, but obviously haven't played a whole lot yet. Bogdanovich only 2 minutes. Mitch with 4 and McBride with 4. So Knicks off to a rough start. 7 of 21 from the field, only shot 33%, 38% from 3, and only got to the line twice. Sixers mashed us in that quarter. They got to the line how many times? Oh, they only got to the line 4 times? I thought Embiid got there at least 6. So they only got there 4 times. They were 5 of 10 from 3. That's the difference in this game right now. They also only committed 1 turnover, while the Knicks committed 4. So Knicks got to get a lot cleaner with the ball, and hopefully with Embiid taking a breather here at the start of the second quarter, the Knicks can go on a run. We'll see if they're able to do it. What's going on, Notorious, man? Thanks for popping in. We still going to party, guys, live? The draft. I can't wait, Mels. Hopefully we party tonight. Hopefully the Knicks get out to a nice 2-0 start. It's still early. I mean, we were down, I think it was 9 last game at the end of the first quarter. This is where we go on our run. Embiid comes out of the game. This is where we go on our run. And Daniel Murray, stand up. New member. I appreciate that, man. Thanks for checking out the channel. Jacob says, Tata, does Wilson trade? I saw a lot of people mocking Denver for that. And I get it that it's easy to mock Zach Wilson. He was a complete failure. He was the number 2 overall pick, a complete bust. I actually really like that trade for Denver. They didn't give up anything. It's a swap of 7th-round picks. And I could envision Zach Wilson being solid in a Sean Payton offense. They didn't give up anything for him. I don't think that takes away the possibility at all of Denver still wanting a quarterback in this draft. But I think it's a good fit for Wilson. He wasn't meant to play in New York. Didn't do well with the media. And we'll see. We'll see if he does better with a second chance. I'm not banking on it, but they didn't give up much to get him. Sixers will inbound. No, I did not hear that, Mike. That's horrible. If that's true, that's awful. About RJ Barrett. Let's pull the scoreboard back up as we're ready to go. Here comes Maxey across center court. He's got McBride on him. He's going to swing to Harris. Harris has it 30 feet out. As Oubre with it, Bogdanovich on him. Oubre, crossover dribble, picks it up. Good defense by the Knicks. Good ball denial. Gives to Harris. Harris backs, whacks, 15 feet, fadeaway jumper, good. Nice shot there by Tobias Harris. And the Sixers, these are probably the most crucial 7 minutes maybe of this game. I mean, obviously you got to talk about the end of the game, but this is where the Knicks got to take advantage of the Sixers, and the Sixers get off to a good start. 27-18. Here's Brunson. Brunson, crossover dribble, spins, wins, and they're going to call a foul on Maxey. A little hip check there. 11-19 to go. Knicks will inbound, down 9. And Fabian, thank you very much for being a member. Says, what pick will you give a hell no reaction? Let's go Knicks. I mean, if we took like Bo Nix at 6, that would get a hell no reaction. Here's Mitch. Mitch with his back to the basket. He's going to give to Hart. Hart with it, double teamed. He's going to kick back up top to Brunson. Brunson with Oubre on him. Crossover dribble. Step back. Fade away from the free throw line. No good. 2 of 9 for Brunson to start this game as the Sixers continue to lock him up. Here's Harris. Hard on him. Size advantage there for Harris. Dribbling with the left. Double team by McBride. Heald's going to pull up for 3 straight on. That's no good. Too strong. Looks like the Sixers just keep getting opportunities to really land a big blow, and they just keep they're keeping the Knicks in it. Here's Bogdanovich for 3. No good. It's short. Knicks continue to struggle. Here's Maxey with the rebound. Sixers look to set up the offense as they lead by 9. 10:36 to go here in the second. Here's Maxey, picked up by Brunson. Step back. He's going to try a deep 3. That's no good off the back rim. Rebound McBride. Gives to Hart. Hart with it. Kicks to Brunson. Brunson fakes the 3. Tries to take Harris to the tin. No foul call. There's the foul. Finally. 27-18. Brunson will shoot 2 as he forces the referees to blow the whistle. Had to miss the first. How did they look? Not good. We're down 27-18, so not good, but it's early, man. We didn't look good in the last game either. But this is where we got to take advantage of the Sixers. No Embiid in the game right now. Bends the knees. First free throw by Brunson is good. 27-19. We'll see if they get Devo back in there soon. They're showing him there on the sideline. Of course, didn't play a whole lot game 1 because McBride had the hot hand, but it looks like DiVincenzo is ready to go tonight. He had 2 threes on 2 shots in the first quarter. 10:22 to go here in the second. Brunson looking to make this a 7-point game. And he does. 10:22 to go. There's Reed, who trash-talked the Knicks before the series as he inbounds to Oubre. Oubre will bring it up. Bogdanovich pressures him as he comes across center court. Works around a Maxey pick. Double team by McBride. Back to Maxey. Maxey takes it to the hoop, and he gets the floater to go in the lane. 10:07 to go. Sixers back up 9. Knicks have not been able to cut into this lead. Hart gives to Mitch. Mitch with it to Bogdanovich. Bogdanovich dribbling with the right. Kicks back up top to Hart. Hart to McBride on the elbow. McBride around a pick by Hart. Shakes. Bakes. Tries to take Harris to the tin. High off glass. Got it to go. Nice shot there by McBride. Big shot there as the Sixers will bring it up. Looks like one of the Sixers is holding his crotch. He might be a bit banged up there. Wasn't able to see who it is as Maxey brings it across center court. And I think it was Hield, but he looks like he's okay now. It was Reed. I'm sorry. Looks like Reed still got the kibbles and bits working. 9:36 to go here in the second, and they call a foul on the floor. Sixers are inbound. 29-22. No, man, Embiid looks great tonight. Just like he did game 1. I mean, he's dominated the Knicks in this series. There's Stephen A. Smith sitting courtside. DiVincenzo back into the game for the Knicks. Here's Tobias Harris. Hart on him. Harris gives to Maxey. Maxey guarded there by McBride. Right around center court. Dribbles with the left around a pick. Hart picks him up on the switch. Step back 3. That looked like Hart got a piece of it. Obviously, he didn't because it went in. 32-22. It's a 10-point game, and I think that's the biggest lead for the Sixers. McBride's going to bring it up. So the Knicks have not been able to cut into the lead. As a matter of fact, they're down 3 in the second quarter. McBride has it. McBride, righty dribble. Kicks out to DiVincenzo. DiVincenzo, they're going to call a foul. I don't think it was in the act of shooting. It is not. The Knicks will inbound. 32-22. 9:06 to go. So 14 on the shot clock. Here's Mitch. Mitch with it gives to Bogdanovich. Bogdanovich dribbles with the right to the hoop. Kicks back out to Hart on the elbow. Hart's going to try it for 3. Book it! Josh Hart! This guy has all the heart in the world so far in this series as the Knicks cut it back down to 7. 32-25, 8:49 to go. Hart keeping the Knicks in it. He's got 10 tonight. Here's Harris. Harris, lefty dribble, double team, kicks to the corner. 3, Hield, no good off the front rim. Guess who comes down with the rebound? Hart to Devo. DiVincenzo fakes the 3, kicks it back to McBride. McBride behind the back dribble, shakes, bakes. Mitch sets the pick. Here's McBride. McBride, pull-up floater. Good! McBride with a big basket, and the Knicks within 5. +2 in the quarter. You got to figure they got to get it close to a tie game by the time Embiid comes back in. Here's Maxey. Maxey to the hoop. Floater. Good. He got the roll. 34-27. Back up by 7. Knicks trying to slice it to this lead. Here's Hart across center court. Sixers in the man-to-man. Hart around a screen by Mitch. Swings it. Bogdanovich will try a corner three. No good off the back rim. Rebound Maxey. Knicks have they have not been able to get it closer than 5. Here's Maxey. Sixers currently lead by 7. Bogdanovich on him. Now McBride picks him up. Straight away 3. Left it short. Long rebound. Sixers come up with it. And the putback is good by Hield. And just like that, when you think the Knicks are starting to pick up steam, the Sixers go back up by 9. And it's off of Hart. Oh, my God. 36-27. A lot of turnovers by the Knicks. I think that's their 5th, maybe 6th, as OG Anunoby's going to check it for the Knicks. Here's Maxey. Maxey across center court. McBride on him. Knicks in the man-to-man. Maxey with it. Hart picks him up. Maxey cross-court pass to Hield. Hield back to Maxey. Maxey gets a running start. He kicks to Harris. Open corner 3. No good. Off the front rim. Mitch comes down with the rebound. I'll tell you what, the Sixers should be up by at least 15. They missed a lot of open shots. Hart to Anunoby. Anunoby throws it down with 2 hands, and the Knicks get it back to 7. 36-29. 7 minutes to go here in the second. Knicks have not played well, but the Sixers have not landed a knockout blow. Here's Harris, and they're going to call it timeout. Sixers call it timeout. Nurse will talk it over. 6:56 to go here in the second, and we continue to hover around that 7-point mark. Knicks always start slow. Brunson wrote the letter letting us know he was going to be a role player this series. Well, unfortunately, that's what he's been thus far. But as long as we win, that's all I care about. Jacob says, Tana, do you agree with the fans that we can't trade up? We only have 6 picks. No, I mean, no, not if you, depends on the player. I mean, if you love a player, I'm not against it, but you got to really love that player. And obviously the trade's got to make sense. You're not gonna over, spend more than you should, but if it makes sense, sure, you're open to trading up. Oh, what do you guys think? How the Knicks fans feeling right now? Knicks down 7, haven't been playing great. They're hanging around. I don't know. Like, I feel like the Knicks right now should be down by like 15. So in a way, that's a good thing, because you got to figure the Knicks at some point are going to get this together, and the Sixers have not been able to pull away more than 7 points. Let's see. Can't hit a 3, Ryan says. No, Hart's hitting 3s. Devo's hit some 3s, but yeah, Brunson's been off. Not a good start. Bogdanovich has, I think he missed a 3. Mike says, I'm good. We'll turn around the second half. Hopefully we can turn around here at the end of the first half. That was a good timeout by the Sixers, though. Knicks starting to get, potentially a little bit of a swing. That was a good timeout by Nurse. Nurse trying to steal probably 2 more minutes, maybe 2.5 more minutes with Embiid on the bench. Keep this lead around 5 to 7 points. We'll see if the Knicks go on a swing here, cut it to 2 or 3 before Embiid comes back in. Need 2 more rebounds for DiVincenzo. Let's hope, man. What's going on, Bricks Nation, man? What's going on, Chris Tyler? Thanks for popping in, man. Thanks for popping in, my man. Let's see. Hart, let's go. If Jalen can get anything going, we got this, man. Let's go. 36-29, about 7 minutes to go here in the second quarter. Knicks need to get a couple of stops here. Game 1 rotation with draft selection. DiVincenzo, Anunoby. Oh, they're showing where they were picked in the draft. DiVincenzo was the highest drafted Knick, huh? That was in the rotation. Obviously, Randall's hurt. I think Randall was a top 10 pick, I want to say. but by the Lakers. Here we go. Sixers have it. Lowry with it. Gives to Batum. Batum's kind of been quiet in this series. Gives to Lowry. Lowry had it stolen away. Hart comes up with it. Knicks trying to run a gun. Need a basket here. DiVincenzo, pull up three one time. You son of a bitch. Hartenstein fighting for the rebound. We're going to get a jump ball. Hartenstein and Harris will jump it up. DiVincenzo's got to knock that down, man. You got a wide open three in transition. So it'll be Tobias Harris and Hartenstein jumping it up. See if the Knicks could get a big win here on the jump ball. 6:40 to go here in the second. And nope, the Sixers are going to win it. And Embiid's back in the game, by the way. So that's how you know it's desperation time for the Sixers. Obviously, you can't go down 2-0. Normally, I think they probably leave Embiid on the bench for another 2 minutes or so, but they bring him back in quick. He's got it here from the free throw line. Pull-up jumper's good. Sixers go back up 9, 38-29. 6:20 to go here in the second. Embiid has been money early on. Here's McBride across center court. Gives to Hartenstein. Hartenstein gives to Anunoby. Anunoby's going to try from the free throw line. He got it to go. 38-31. Back and forth we go. Knicks down 7. 6:05 to go. We're halfway through the second quarter. Here's Maxey. Maxey with it across center court. Knicks in the man-to-man. McBride on him. Maxey around an Embiid screen. Fakes the three, gives to Embiid. Hartenstein on him. He's got 2 fouls. Embiid tried to take it low. Tips to the corner for Harris. Harris fakes the three. Thinks twice. Kicks up top to Batum. Wide open. Three's good. Good passing there by the Sixers. 41-31, and it's a 10-point game. 7 of 17 from downtown for the Sixers. Knicks only 4 of 12. Hartenstein has it. Hartenstein dribbling with the left. Looks for Anunoby. Picks up his dribble. He's going to give to DiVincenzo. Devo with it. Devo takes it to the tin. Draws contact, and he draws a foul on Embiid. And we might get a technical here. Nope. Oh, they did. Tee him up again. Get him out of the game. So now the Knicks are going to get, 3 free throws, right? Devo's going to shoot. Here's the technical by DiVincenzo. He gets that to go. 41-32. What does it beat? Embiid's playing up the crowd at the Garden. 41-32. Second free throw is good. We'll see if Devo can sink all 3 as the Knicks try to get back into this game. Down 8. I'm going to have to change the light bulb. Looks like the light just went out on one of my lights, but that's okay. We'll change that before the draft tomorrow, or the draft show tomorrow. 5:23 to go. Here's the third by Devo, and he got it to go. Knicks back down 7. 5:23 to go. Lowry's going to bring it up here for the Sixers. Lowry across center court, guarded there by DiVincenzo. Knicks down 7. Sixers have the ball. He's going to give to Embiid as he picks up the dribble. Embiid guarded by Hartenstein, swings it there to Maxey, back to Embiid. Joel has it on the elbow, guarded by Hartenstein. Hartenstein on him, not giving him any room. Kicks to the corner, blocked by Hart. Embiid comes up with the rebound. And traveling. Oh, no, shot clock violation. Josh Hart, baby. Love this guy. 41-34, Knicks ball. Tuto, my man. I'll get to you in a second, my man. Good to see you, Tuto. Hope you're doing well, buddy. I know you're jacked up for the draft. Here's Anunoby. Anunoby with it. Picks up the dribble. Gives it there. Oh, spitting, winning, Hartenstein. What kind of move was that? He almost got it to go, but it rims out. Lowry has it. Here's Lowry across center court, guarded by Hart. Gives to Maxey. Maxey guarded by Hart. Crossover dribble. Back to the basket, spins to the right, kicks to the corner. Harris for 3, good. Big 3 there by the Sixers, and they're back up by 10. Here's hardcore center court, and the Knicks are going to call a timeout. Tudo says, massive salute to and respects to the king of New York sports, Dana, and all the diehard Giants fans across the pond, and slap all the stinky boys losers, including Saquon, out the door. And OT Shark says, man, you're on point. I appreciate that, man. Thanks for being here. They're saying F Embiid, Mike says. Let's see. Pat Leonard about to go live at 9 p.m. I'll try to get some info and let you know. I mean, we'll see. To me, any info we get at this point means nothing. It's rumor season. At this point, I don't believe anything until the draft starts. Let's see where the chips fall on draft night. I have my opinion. I think I have my prediction what's going to happen. We'll see if I'm right. Prestige says this has been an historically bad first half for us. It's been bad, man. It's been bad. Knicks got to regroup at halftime and hope that they could get into halftime down 6-7 and regroup and go on a run to start the second half. But it's been bad, man. Randall, yeah, I knew Randall was a top 10 pick. I didn't know exactly where he was drafted. But thanks for the update there, Jacob. Knicks trivia. Let's ask a Knicks trivia question. Somebody in the chat try to stump me with some Knicks trivia. I'll see if I can answer it on the spot. Give me some Knicks trivia. Insert you can go. You can do it. What's up, Bill? Good to see you, man. Brunson needs Randall's presence. Well, we all knew that not having Randall in the playoffs was going to hurt this team. But I still think we can win this series. Chris says, I have a huge feeling. I hope so. The Bears TV says, what's up, Chris? Go Philly and let's go Lakers. No. Let's not go Philly. Lakers, I don't care. Mike says, still waiting for the Knicks run. I sure hope so, man. We need it. Haven't gone on a run. We've had mini runs where you think they're about to go on a run, and then the Sixers have answered. We've gotten it to about 5, but it's felt like it's been like between 7 and 10 points here for really since like the first 4 minutes of the game. And the Knicks haven't been able to really carve into that lead. What actress died when Ewing? I have no idea, Maximus. I know that Patrick Ewing was drafted in 1985, and I believe he was 21 or 22, which means that he would have been born in 1963 or 64. So it must have been an actress that died around then, but I couldn't tell you. What's up, Luann? Thanks for popping in. Oh, wow. Okay. Marilyn Monroe. Really? Interesting. Okay. I would have never known that, but that's an interesting fact. Marilyn Monroe. I'm streaming the Knicks, Bubba Chucks. I'm the Giants. I'm sorry, on draft night. I'll flip. After the Giants pick, I'll be engaged watching the Knicks game for sure. But I'm gonna be on Bad Dogs channel doing game 1. Night 1 of the draft on Bad Dogs channel. That was my useless Knicks trivia. That's an interesting fact, though, Maximus. I had no idea. A player once had is it a Nick, Mickey G, or is it just a player in general? He says a player once had 36 points and 36 rebounds in a playoff game. I mean, the first guy that comes to mind would be Wilt Chamberlain because they used to get ridiculous rebounds back then. Here's Brunson. Brunson kicks to Anunoby. Here's Anunoby with the righty dribble. Kicks out to Devo. Devo to the corner for 3 for Hart. Book it! Josh Hart has kept his team afloat. 13 for Hart. Let's go, baby. 4 minutes to go here in the second. Give me a run. Here's Embiid, guarded by Hartenstein. Backdoor pass. Reverse layup is good. Maxey with a big bucket. Here's Brunson across center court. Knicks down 9. Brunson around a screen. Brunson takes it to the rack. Layup good. Takes it to the hole. 46-39. Knicks back within 7. Get a stop. Come on, defense. Here's Lowry. Lowry to Embiid. Embiid gives back to Maxey. Maxey to Lowry. Lowry holds it above his head to Embiid. Embiid faces up the basket. Tries to draw a foul. No, and he got the roll. 48-30. I thought the Knicks were down 7. It says they're down 10, so they must have taken away a point. 48-38. Here's Brunson. Brunson off glass and the foul. Brunson's starting to get it cooking here. Brunson's starting to get it cooking. 48-40. All right, Jalen. All right, Jalen. 3:13 to go. Brunson trying to get it back to 7. Bends the knees. Free throw is good. 48-41. See if they can close this half out good. Knicks need a stop. Here's Maxey across center court. Brunson picks him up on the switch. Maxey lefty dribble to Embiid. Embiid's got a free trip to the basket, and he draws the foul. Oh. This guy is such a tree. Embiid at the line. Bends the knees. First free throw is no good. Left it short. We'll take it. We'll take it. Embiid already with 16 points here in the first half. I think he had 18 points in the first half, game 1. Here's the second. And that's no good. Ball rattles out as Brunson comes up with the rebound. Knicks have a chance to cut this to 5, maybe 4 with a 3. Brunson spinning, winning, fakes the shot. He's got Hart open. Hart thought about it. Instead, drives to the hoop. Kicks out to Anunoby. He'll try a contested 3. Wasn't even close. That's a bad shot as Batum comes up with the rebound. He's going to give it to Maxey. Maxey guarded by DiVincenzo. The Stallion. Righty dribble. Cross court. Stolen. DiVincenzo got a hand on it. Brunson comes up with it up to Hart. Hart to the hoop. Had it batted away. Out of bounds. It'll stay with the Knicks. 2:33 to go here in the second. Good defensive play there by Maxey. Or by Lowry, I should say. As he crashes into the fans. Courtside. The Sixers have done a great job on those plays. That's like the 4th time Hart was going up to the basket and they were able to strip the ball out of his hand. Knicks will inbound. 2:33 to go here in the second. DiVincenzo has it in the corner. Maxey on him. Kicks to Brunson. Brunson on the elbow. Hartenstein comes out to set the pick. Hartenstein takes it to the hoop. Off glass. No good as it was a contest by Embiid. Batum comes up with the rebound. He's going to give it to Lowry. 2:20 to go here in the second. Knicks down 7. Here's Lowry. Lowry guarded by Hart. Kicks up top to Embiid. Embiid's going to try a 3. No good. He left it short. Rebound on Anunoby. The Knicks got to get a basket here. They're starting to get a few stops. Here's OG. OG with it. OG to Hartenstein. Oh, Hartenstein had DiVincenzo, but he didn't pull the trigger. Here's Brunson. Brunson to the hoop. Lefty layup. No good. Oh, man. Brunson makes that 9 out of 10 times. As Harris is wide open again in the corner. That's good. That's a big transition basket there. 5-point swing because Brunson misses the layup. 51-41, and just like that, it's a 10-point game. Here's Hart. Hart to Brunson. Batum on him. Brunson back to Hart. Hart's going to try another one. Book it! Josh Hart is the only reason why the Knicks are in this game. 51-44. Unbelievable performance by Hart. Lowry's got it. Lowry guarded by DiVincenzo. Gives to Batum. Batum has it. He's going to give to Maxey. Anunoby on him. Here's Maxey. Maxey back to Embiid. Embiid with a running head start. Had it blocked. Rebound Hart. Here's Hart. Knicks have a 3-on-2. Hart to Brunson. Brunson to the hoop. Layup. No good. No foul call. Sixers come up. And there is a foul call. I think. Late foul call. 51-44. They called it Hart when he was going up for the tip and got fouled, so he's going to shoot 2. Bends the knees. First free throw is good. 51-45. Knicks down 6. Knicks are hanging around. They get one more stop. This could be a one-possession game at halftime. This is a huge last minute. It's going to be a difference of like a 7 or 8 point deficit at halftime or a 2 or 3 point deficit. Mitch going to check into the game here for the Knicks. They don't want Hartenstein to pick up his third foul. Second by Hart is no good. He left it short. Oubre comes up with the rebound. We'll see if the Knicks can get a stop here. 51-45. Hart with 16 points. 6 of 11 shooting, 3 of 4 from distance. Embiid has it. Guarded by Mitch. Gives there to Oubre. Oubre's got DiVincenzo on him. Around an Embiid screen. They're going to call a foul on the floor. Sixers are not in the bonus, so they'll inbound. 45 seconds to go here in the first half. Turbo says, I don't pay attention to my audience. What am I supposed to do? I'm calling the game. Here's Oubre. Oubre with the righty dribble guarded by Mitch. Step back, fadeaway jumper on the baseline. No good, in and out. Hart grabs the rebound. Here comes Hart racing up ahead. Pull up 3. Book it! Josh Hart! 51-48. Knicks down 3. 30 seconds to go. And here's Maxey across center court. 7-second shot in game clock difference. Here's Maxey. Maxey picked up by Brunson on the switch. Lefty dribble behind the back, and they're going to call a foul. And the Sixers are in the bonus. He says, good. I'm good. See you, Turbo. I don't want you here. I'm trying to call the game, man. I can't talk to the chat. Basketball's not like football. Here's Maxey at the line. Bends the knees. First free throw is good. 52-48. I'm watching on MSG. As Hartenstein will check back into the game for the Knicks. So a little offense-defense switch there for the Knicks. And here's the second, and that's good, 53-48. As Brunson's going to bring it up, we're down to 8 seconds, 7, 6 as he crosses over half court. Oubre on him, lefty dribble to the hoop, takes contact, and he draws the foul. Knicks have a chance to cut this to 3. 3.1 to go here in the second, 53-48. MSG and Comcast will not get it. Yeah, I don't know. Maximus, I don't know, man. The channels are never aligned whenever I do these, but yeah, I don't know if TNT's way ahead or MSG's way ahead. I don't know, but I'm watching on MSG. Brunson will go to the line. Bends the knees. First free throw is good. 53-49. Chris, who is the cutest butt on the Knicks? I mean, that's obvious. Tom Thibodeau. Tom Thibodeau is the cutest butt. As the Knicks make another offense-defense substitution, Mitch checks in for Hartenstein. And the second by Brunson. No good. He back rimmed it. DiVincenzo grabs the rebound. Put back, no good. No foul against Hart? Okay, we go to halftime. Knicks down 4. It could have been a lot worse. It could have been a lot worse than that, man. The Knicks played a horrible first, I would say, 23 minutes of that first half, and they're only down 4 points. It could be a lot worse than that. Knicks go on a big run there to close out that half. It was getting ugly for a minute. I think we were down 10 or 11, and they're able to get it within 4. So we'll see if they're able to make some adjustments at halftime and get this win. Hopefully you don't disappear tonight like the last playoffs. How would I disappear? Let's see. Can Brunson stop choking, please? Bliss fan says. I mean, he looks like he's starting to get it going. He finished that half pretty well. Hopefully he's starting to get it going, man. And Big W, stand up. New member. I appreciate that, man. I'll be calling game 4. I won't be calling game 3 because of the draft, but I'll be calling if I have a voice after the draft. But if I have a voice, I'll be calling game 4. We'll see. I may not have a voice after the draft. I'm not even going to lie, because 3 days talking about football for like 6 hours a day takes a lot out of you. Who's the Knicks' all-time leader in three-point percentage? That's a good question, Mike. I mean, it's obviously got to be 80s or beyond, because three-pointer wasn't around before then. So let's think about some of the great New York Knicks three-point shooters. I mean, we're just talking percentage. We're not talking about made threes. And I don't know what the qualification is, because Steve Novak, for example, probably had a great percentage, but he only played for the Knicks for a year, or 2 years maybe. I'm going to go Hubert Davis, and I have no idea what his stats were, but I know that Hubert Davis was a really good three-point shooter on the early 90s teams. He would be he's the first guess that popped in my head. I'll go with Hubert Davis, but it might be Steve Novak. I mean, I don't know. That's a good question. I don't know. Oh, did I, Jacob? Okay. What's up, Chris? He says, Kawhi or Cowie says hello. Either way, I appreciate you for being here, Chris. My first guess would be, as I said, Hubert Davis. My second guess would be Steve Novak. It's Hubert Davis. There you go. See if you can stump me. So there you go. Hubert Davis is the greatest three-point. That was off the noggin. Let's see. Mackay says first Knicks MVP. It was Willis Reed. Willis Reed won an MVP in 1969, I want to say. Mackay, maybe it was 70. But yeah, Willis Reed. Patrick Ewing never won an MVP. Not really his fault. He played during the Patrick Ewing era, the Michael Jordan era. So not really his fault, but yes, never won an MVP. Johnny T says, I think I could get out there and take some better shots without Josh Hart. They're run out of. Josh Hart was incredible in that first half. Incredible. All-time Knicks leader in field goal percentage. I'm going to go with Tyson Chandler. Again, right off the top of the noggin. Might be completely wrong, but I know that Tyson Chandler, I think 1 year as a Knicks shot like 70%. Like it was like upper 60s, lower, like because all he did was dunk the ball. But I'm going to go with Tyson Chandler. Could be somebody completely different, but that's what I'm going to go with. Oh, you know what? Now that you mention it, it probably is Mitch. It probably is Mitch, because he historically shoots like 65% from the field. It probably is Mitch. Good call there, Bubba Chucks. Yeah, Mitch. Good call. Good call. Okay. You got me. You stumped me. Look at Josh Hart. 19.7 of 13 from the field, 4 or 5 from 3, 9 rebounds. Josh Hart's on pace for 38 points and 18 rebounds. It's crazy. Mel says we do not need a wideout that early, guys. Many more in the draft equals injury clue of their career. Got to know how to contain self equals. Listen. Bottom line is this isn't very complicated for me if I'm Joe Shane. The best player on the board when we're picking is a wide receiver. I've heard people use this, and Mel, you're entitled to your opinion. I'm just giving mine. I've heard people use this line of reasoning not to take a wide receiver at 6 because of what you just said. It's a deep wide receiver class. And that might be true, but my retort to that is it a deep wide receiver 1 class? And I don't think it is. I don't think that you could, I mean, you never know. You might strike it big, you might find, but the likelihood of you finding a legitimate number 1 wide receiver. When I say number 1, I'm talking about a top 10 guy, a guy that you know every time he lines up on Sunday, he's going to get you 80 yards. I'm like Odell Beckham, like that. I'm not saying as good as him, but a guy that is a legitimate number 1. And I don't think it's a deep class in that sense. There's a lot of good wide receivers, but the likelihood of you finding a guy like that after the first round, not that high. Let's see. And Big W says, what do you think of OKC? That's my team. Can't wait for the draft. Yeah, I mean, listen, you guys got to win. Close, but a win nevertheless. I think you guys are going to end up playing the Clippers in the second round. And I think that's going to be a dogfight. I think it'll be a really good series. I'll probably give you guys the slight edge because you have home court advantage. But I think the West goes through Denver. Like, Denver's just too good, man. I am interested to see how Minnesota stacks up against them because they got the two-headed monster, right? With Rudy Gobert and, of course, Karl Anthony Towns. So they got two, big-bodied guys. So I think Minnesota can give them a really tough series, but I think Denver's coming out of the West, man. I think they're the team to beat. But OKC is definitely up and coming for sure. I just think we need to take the best player. And wide receiver is an important position. It's obviously not as important as quarterback. But I'm a big believer in taking the best player, not reaching, especially early on in the draft, and drafting towards the strength of the draft. Where we're picking the strength of the draft, in my opinion, is the wide receiver position. And Cole says, who do you think will be a bust out of this year's class? I mean, a lot of people are going to hate me for saying this, but I'm just going to, I got to give my opinion, man. Jaden Daniels. I think Jaden Daniels will not be worth the number 2 pick, which is where I think he's going to go. So that's where I'm going to go. Jaden Daniels is my pick. Let's see. BPA is how all the great teams build. I don't believe in reaching. Fabian says, I'm calling it right now. All top 4 quarterbacks going to be, but I don't agree with that, Fabian. I think Caleb Williams is going to be awesome. Drake May, we'll see. I think he's got a lot of talent, but he's developmental. I think Caleb Williams is going to be great. He's going to go to a great situation, too, with Chicago. He's got a ton of weapons. They've got a decent offensive line. I think Caleb Williams is going to do very well. Slink says, if half of the rumors swirling around about him are true, then he needs to stay all the way away from New York. Couldn't handle it. Talking about Caleb? If that's who you're talking about, Caleb ain't, I mean, we have no chance at Caleb, so it doesn't matter. He's going first overall. I don't know if that's who you're talking about. Maximus says drafting a U.S. or even, I don't believe the whole school thing to me. I don't believe in the I'm never scared about drafting a guy because of the school they went to. Never. People said that about Ohio State. Now they're not saying it because C.J. Stroud was incredible last year. I don't believe in that. I believe you judge the player, not the helmet. That's just what I think. Now, do I think that there's variables? Certain guys may look better because of the teams they play for. Absolutely. But I think you can look at Caleb Williams and say that guy could play anywhere and he'd be a great prospect. So I'm not a big believer in not being scared to draft guys because of the school they played for. Let's see. May has a super high. I think May has the second highest ceiling in this entire draft class at the quarterback position. Let's see. Chris, did you see Sims 1-8 mock today? He had Williams, Daniels, McCarthy, MHJ, Alt, Nate. He's not a big. I mean, Johnny, he hasn't been a big Drake May guy since going back to his quarterback rankings. He had Drake May, I think, is his 6th quarterback. And listen, everybody's entitled to their opinion. I appreciate that Chris Sims is willing to go out of the box and not do the whole group thing and just just go by what everybody else says. So I respect that about him, but I disagree with him on May. I can't see May getting out of the top 3. I can't see May getting out of the top 3. Nicking Around says, man, I'm trying to find a Knicks stream where they ain't crying like a 6-year-old. Well, Nicking Around, I don't cry. You might see me get emotional at times because I love my team, but I don't cry. So hang around, man. We'll talk some Knicks basketball. Matter of fact, nicking around while you pop in, shoot me a trivia question, man. We've been talking a little Knicks trivia during the halftime break. Shoot me a good trivia question. Maximus says, is there any chance the Giants could have MHJ fall to them, or they would have to trade up? I mean, there's a chance. I think the only way MHJ falls to the Giants without trading up, though, obviously 4 quarterbacks have to go in the first 5 picks. And then the Chargers have to take either, or the team that doesn't trade up either has to take a guy like Joe Alt, or they have to take a guy like Malik Neighbors. I'll think about it for a bit. All right, man. All right, you get back to me. Ross says MHJ could fall to full. I agree. That's what I just said. How would you feel? I love Castle. I don't know. I haven't been following the NBA mock drafts, like where these guys are going, but I'm a big fan of Castle, man. That guy's fun to watch. UConn's got a lot of good players on that team, but he's probably, again, I don't know where these guys are being mocked, but just looking at it from a talent perspective and how they'd probably translate to the NBA, Castle seems to be the best NBA ready player. They got that good center. What's his name? I don't know if he's projected to be a good pro, but he's a really good college player. I can't remember his name. The white dude on UConn, he's like 7 foot. He's pretty good. UConn's got a great team all around. Let's see. Alex says, who is your favorite cornerback? Yeah, Caravan. There you go. Yeah. I don't know how he projects as a pro, but he's a really good college player. There's only one quarterback in this draft, and he's not in the top 10. There's only one quarterback in this draft, and he's not in the top 10. I disagree. But it's a hot take, and I respect it, man. I respect it. Welvin says, we'll find out. But we're getting ready for the second half, guys. Jalen Brunson at least started to get it going there at the end of the first half. He started off really poorly, started to get it going a bit, got the Knicks to within 4, and we'll see if they're able to go on a run and make this a ball game. Who are number 3 on the Knicks from 1989 to? That's John Starks, man. It's John Starks, man. Was Starks on the Knicks in 89? Obviously, he wore it. Was he on the Knicks in 89? Did he go that far back? Extreme Max says, what on earth is this? Show the game. I love these people who come into these streams. I love these people who come into the streams and expect people to show the game. As if YouTube would allow me to do that. You think I would? You think I wouldn't want to show the Knicks game? You think I wouldn't want to show the Knicks game? Come on, man. YouTube doesn't allow us to show the Knicks game. The channel will get taken down in a minute. And it says play-by-play. Nowhere does it say live Knicks feed. Can't show the game. These people just, you have to think that these people have tried this before and they go from stream to stream to stream to stream and they expect people to show the game. It cracks me up. Anthony says, Dana, are you leaning more towards sticking and picking one of the top receivers or trading back with an offer that will blow away Shane and Daves? Depends on the offer, man. You'd have to be blown away, man. You have to be blown away because there's elite prospects at that 6th pick. Who led the Knicks in playoff scoring in the 16? Ooh. I got to think it's Reed. I don't know that. I don't go that far back, but he won the MVP that year. So I'm going to go with Reed, but maybe it's, I don't know, maybe it's a shocker. Maybe it's Frazier, maybe it's DeBusschere. I'm going to go with Reed, but maybe it was Frazier. All right, here we go. Getting back to it. Willis Reed is right. There you go. All right, let's get a strong third quarter, guys, as the Knicks getting back to it. There's Rick Brunson, former New York Knick, of course, the father of Jalen Brunson. He was part of those. I mean, obviously, he was a deep guy on the bench, but him and Chris Dudley, they used to be like the 9th and 10th guy, but He was part of some of those great Knicks teams in the early to mid-90s. As we're getting ready, maybe mid to late 90s, maybe. I appreciate that, Bill, man. Thanks for being here, buddy. Yeah, Joel's playing. He's playing really well, too. Joel's looked we've gotten the real Joel. Like, when you saw Joel in the playing game, you were like, he's probably not quite himself, and we're probably going to get a watered down Embiid. He has not looked like a watered down Embiid, especially in this game, but even in game one. He might not have quite the spring in his step that he normally does, but he's contested a ton of shots. He's getting to the line. He's knocking down threes. But here we go. Start of the third quarter. Lowry's going to bring it up here for the Sixers. Dribbling there with the left, guarded by Brunson. Gives to Embiid. Embiid has it 16 feet out from the foul line. Step back jumper. Good. He got the roll. He's got such a great shooter's touch, man. There are so many times that his shot looks short and he just gets the roll. Brunson's going to bring it up. Picked up by Oubre as he crosses over center court. Gives to DiVincenzo. Maxey on him. Sixers in the man-to-man. Nice pass by Brunson on the give and go as Hartenstein throws it down with two hands. Knicks down 4, 11:25 to go. Good job there with the first play for the Knicks. Here's Lowry across center court. Lowry has it around the screen. Dribbling with the left, gives to Embiid. Had it swiped away by Hartenstein. Anunoby comes up with the steal. Here's Hart. Hart with it across center court. Looks like the Sixers are in some kind of zone. Gives to Brunson. Brunson has it right around the stripe. Dribbling with the right. Now he's going to think twice. Maxey on him. Throws a bullet pass to the corner, and it's batted out of bounds by Lowry. It'll stay here with the Knicks. 10:58 to go here in the third. Knicks down 4 with the ball. I don't think the Knicks have been closer than 4 since maybe the first 3 minutes of the game. So they're trying to get as close as they've been since the beginning of the first quarter. Anunoby looking to get it in on the far sideline. He gets it into Brunson. Brunson has it. Oubre on him. Dribbling with the left. Kicks to Hart in the corner. Hart's had the hot hand. It's batted out of bounds by Oubre. And it'll stay with the Knicks, but only 2 seconds on the shot clock. 10:52 to go here in the third. We do need Brunson to shake to Hart's bake. Let's go, man. Anunoby looking to get it in. Anunoby had it batted up in the air, and that's going to be a shot clock violation. So a good defensive possession there for the Sixers as things are starting to tighten up here in the second half. 55-51, 10:50 to go here in the third. Hey, Chris, good news. Got a job. That's awesome, Mets, man. Good to hear that, man. Lowry has it. Lowry with it right around center court. Brunson on him. The Knicks in the man-to-man. Lowry gives to Maxey. Maxey dribbling with the left as he circles around. That's off of Oubre. DiVincenzo with a good sleight of hand as he bats it off DiVincenzo's leg. It goes out of bounds. It'll be Knicks ball. Good job there by the Knicks. All right, Devo. All right, baby. I sense a Knicks run coming up right now. Here's DiVincenzo. Maxey on him. DiVincenzo gives to Hartenstein. Hartenstein guarded by Embiid, 25 feet out. Dribbles with the right, gives to Anunoby. He's been quiet. He'll pull up from 17. Got it! Knicks within 2. 55-53. We got a ball game, fellas. 10:15 to go here in the third. Maxey's going to bring it across center court here. Game 2 of the first round matchup between the Knicks and the Sixers. Knicks lead the series 1-0. Here's Maxey, guarded by Brunson. Gives to Embiid. Embiid, no look pass to Harris in the corner. That's no good off the back rim. Rebound, Brunson. Knicks have a chance to take the lead with a 3. Brunson racing, spacing up ahead. Pull up jumper. Good. Tie game. Double nickels. 55 apiece. 9:46 to go here in the third. Sixers have it across center court. Maxey has it. Knicks 3 of 3 to start the quarter. Gives to Embiid. Embiid, no good, but they're going to call a foul. My God. That's the latest foul call I've ever seen. 9:39 to go here in the third. Embiid will go to the line. Knicks coming in hot. What's going on, Brad, man? Thanks for popping in, baby. And Michael Sachs says, what you think we do at 14? I'll probably do a mock draft with Bad, though, to be completely honest with you, Michael. I haven't thought a ton about the Saints. Historically speaking, bends the knees. First free throw is good. Historically speaking, the Titans do like to go offensive line, at least early, a lot of the time. I'd have to think about it. I will look it over, though, and I will give my opinion. We're going to do a full first-round mock draft tomorrow, but I really want to look at it before I give you my opinion. But traditionally speaking, the Saints like to go offensive line early. Brunson's going to bring it up here for the Knicks, 57-55. Sixers lead by a 2. DiVincenzo has it, gives to Brunson. Brunson dribbling with the right, splits the defenders, kicks down Anunoby in the corner, and they're going to call it travel. Oh, dude, nicking around, man. Embiid, that guy draws more fouls than I feel like anybody. I mean, Harden's another one. He draws a ton of fouls. So does Trae Young, who annoyed the hell out of me a few years ago in the first round. But yeah, Embiid gets the line a ton. Here's Embiid, guarded by Hartenstein. Gives to Maxey. Maxey double teamed. He's going to give back to Embiid. Hartenstein on him. Spins. Fadeaway jumper. Great defense by Hartenstein. Just a better shot by Embiid. 59-55. Sixers back up by 4. Here's Brunson. Brunson with it. Attacks the basket. Kicks to Hart. Hart on the elbow. Fakes the jumper. Kicks to Hartenstein. Hartenstein pivots. Gives to DiVincenzo. Book it! The Italian stallion in the corner. Knicks down 1. 8:50 to go. Lowry with it. Gives to Maxey. Maxey with Anunoby on him. Dribbling with the left. Double team there. Cross-court pass. Lowry's going to try to go back up by 40. Got it. Big answer there by the Sixers. Just when you think the Knicks might take the lead. Here's Brunson. It's been a battle. Brunson to DiVincenzo. Brunson gets it back. Dribbling there with the right. Spins, wins into the paint. Floater had it blocked. Hart grabs it. Hart to DiVincenzo. DiVincenzo's going to try a contested 3. No good. Bad possession there by the Knicks as Lowry comes up with the rebound. Lowry to Maxey. Maxey fakes the 3. Splits the defenders to the hoop. Lefty layup off glass. No good. Hart comes up with the rebound. Knicks have a 3-on-3. Hart will pull up from downtown. Left it short. Long rebound. And they're going to call a foul on the floor. It's going to stay with the Knicks. I think they're going to hit Harris with a loose ball foul. 62-58. 8:04 to go here in the third. So it'll stay with the Knicks. This game, you knew this game was going down to the wire, man. 8:04 to go here in the third. Anunoby gets it in the Hart. Hart to Hartenstein. Hartenstein with it. 20 feet out. Dribbling with the left. Kicks to Hart in the corner. Hart thought about it. He'll think twice. And they're going to call another foul. This one's on Lowry. So the Sixers starting to pick up a few fouls. Knicks getting closer to the bonus. Four minutes into the third quarter. Knicks down 4 the way they started. Here's Brunson. Straight on 3. No good. He's been off. Hartenstein grabs the rebound, and he goes up like a madman. 62-60. Hartenstein bodies Embiid down low. 62-60. Knicks down 2. Here's Embiid. Embiid across center court gives to Maxey. Maxey with it. Gives to Lowry. Now to Embiid. Embiid backs him down with the right. Goes to the left. Double team. Had it stripped away by Hartenstein. DiVincenzo comes up with it. Here's Brunson. Brunson to Hart. Hart to Anunoby. Anunoby. Mug down low. Righty hook. No good. And the Knicks can't tie it up. Sixers come up with the rebound. Embiid up ahead to the hoop. Layup off glass is good. And the foul. Wait, what's the call? Yeah, they call that in the foul. 64-60. Oh, man. Had a good chance there to tie it. And the free throw is good. 65-60. Knicks down 5 with the ball. Hart's going to bring it up here for the Knicks. As Lowry is on him as he crosses over center court. Good defense by the Sixers. Hart picks up the dribble, gives to Hartenstein. He's going to give to Brunson. Brunson with it. Knicks down 5. They need a basket here. Oubre on him. Brunson's going to try to take him. Works the baseline. Nice pass. What a pass by Brunson as Embiid tried to come over and help out, and Hartenstein flushes it. 65-62. Good find there by the former Villanova point guard. 6:46 to go here in the third. Embiid's going to bring it across center court. Knicks down 3. Embiid guarded by Hartenstein. He's going to face him up. Step back. Fakes the jumper. He kicks back up top to Lowry. Lowry to Embiid. Had it swiped away. Somehow was able to come up with it. Hart grabs the rebound. He has it poked away. He blocks Lowry. And they're going to call a foul. Lowry's going to shoot 2. And Hart wants Thibodeau to challenge this. He's saying it's all ball. Let's take a look. He wouldn't win. I get where Hart's coming from. I don't think the Knicks are going to win this challenge if they challenged it. I don't think they're going to win this challenge. Because Hart touched his hand, and it's got to be conclusive evidence. Oh, man. Nicking Around says, can you imagine what Shaq would have done if he got calls like Embiid? He would miss even more free throws. But, yeah, he used to not get the call. That's for sure. Shaq definitely didn't get as many calls as he deserved because of his size. It's at Lowe's. That's awesome, Mets, man. Congratulations. Bill says, what is the bonus? I don't know round ball. Okay, so basically, Bill, in basketball, in the NBA, it's different in college. In college, it's 7 fouls, and then you get a 1-and-1. And then because it's a half in college. It's 20 minutes. It's not divided by 12-minute quarters. So in college, if you get your 7th team foul, it doesn't matter if it's a shooting foul or not, you go to the free throw line. It's called a 1-and-1 in college. If you miss the first one, you don't get the second until you get your 10th team foul, and then it's a double bonus. In the NBA, it's obviously 12-minute quarters. So if they collect 5 team fouls from within the quarter, no matter if it's a shooting foul or not, you get 2 free throws. So as the Sixers continue to accumulate more team fouls, you get more trips to the free throw line. So that's why it's called the bonus. What's going on there, secret underdog? Man, thanks for popping in. Mike says, it's BS how many calls these top 5 guys get. We get so close to, I know. Sixers fan here. Love the channel. Been here for a while, hoping the Sixers can win, but I just don't see it. I think you could win this game. I mean, this is going to be a great series. I think this series is going 7. I don't think the Knicks are running away with this series. I think it's going to be a good series. I do think we'll win, but I think it's going 7. Bricks Nation says, got a feeling the Giants are going to shock the world and draft Michael Penix at 6. I disagree, but we'll find out. Anthony says, what's going on, Tatum? What's going on, Anthony? Frank says, Knicks need this game. Double Embiid and put OG on Maxey. Let someone else win. Nick says, I wanted the Knicks to grab Lowry when he became available. Instead, we got Shake Milton. Lowry would have been a good fit. Lowry, playoff experience would have been a good fit. Mickey, man, what's going on, man? Thanks for popping in. He went to Nova, right? Lowry, if I'm not mistaken, I think he went to Villanova also. So he'd fit right in. Obviously, he didn't play with these guys at Nova, but I think he went to Nova. $65-62. Back at it, guys. Sixers are going to shoot 2. That was a bad challenge by Thibodeau. The Knicks won the challenge? Wow. I'm stuck. Oh, DiVincenzo stole it, and he's fouled. Wow. I'm surprised the Knicks won that challenge. I'm not even going to lie. Great challenge by Thibodeau. So Embiid wins the jump ball, but DiVincenzo from the other side of the court jumps in front of Maxey. He steals the tip, and he draws the foul. He's going to shoot 2. Great heads-up play there by DiVincenzo. Bends the knees. First free throw is good. 65-63, and Kyle Lowry picks up his fourth foul, so he's going to have to sit. That's at least the third, if not the fourth team foul for the Sixers. Are they leaving Lowry in the game? Looks like they're leaving Lowry in the game. Second free throw is good. Knicks within one. Batum's going to inbound. He gives to Lowry. Here comes Kyle Lowry. He's got 4 fouls. Got to be careful as the Sixers lead by 1. Lowry picks up the dribble, gives to Batum. DiVincenzo on him. Batum swings to Embiid. No good with the 3 off the rim. Rebound Brunson. Here comes Brunson up ahead. Harris on him behind the back dribble. Anunoby straight on 3 for the lead. No good. Lowry comes up with the rebound. The Knicks just can't quite get over the hump. Maxey with it. Maxey guarded by Hart. Maxey dribbling with the left to Embiid. Embiid somehow is able to come up with the pass as he gets it to go. Pretty impressive for a 7'3" guy to be able to grab that ball that low on the run. Sixers up 3. Hartenstein's going to give to Hart. Hart guarded closely there by Harris. Gives to Hartenstein. Embiid on him. He's going to swing there to Brunson. Brunson around the screen. Embiid picks him up on the switch. Double team. Floater in the lane. Left it short. Hartenstein could not come down with it. Lowry grabs the rebound. Here come the Sixers. Lowry to Maxey. Sixers up 3 with the ball. Maxey, nice cross-court pass in the corner to Harris. As Brunson tried to draw a charge. No call. Long rebound for Hartenstein. Knicks have it down 3. Here comes Devo. DiVincenzo with it up ahead between the legs dribble to the hoop. Off glass is good. Great job there by DiVincenzo to use his body. 67-66. Was able to fend off the block attempt there by Joel Embiid. And DiVincenzo has certainly come to life here in game number 2. He's got 16 points. Here's Lowry. Knicks down 1. Sixers have the ball. Knicks have been buzzing. They want the lead. Batum's got it. Batum holds it above his head. Devo almost stole it. Batum comes back up with it. Here's Harris. Harris. 5 on the clock. Gives to Embiid. Embiid is doubled. Kicks to Lowry. Lowry's open for 3. No good. Off the rim rebound. Hart. 4:33 to go. Knicks down 1. Brunson with it. Give me the lead. Brunson crossover dribble in the paint. High. Bad shot. Shot an air ball. 4:20 to go. Maxey up ahead to Harris. That's a charge. There you go. DiVincenzo has come to life here in this third quarter. A bunch of small plays there. A great job there drawing the charge. They show the great layup here with the left hand. Of course, he was able to come up with that loose ball on the jump ball. So a really good third quarter here by DiVincenzo. 4:19 to go here in the third. And it looks like the Knicks might give him a breather. Embiid coming out for a breather here. 4:19 to go here in the third as he looks like he's out of gas. Brunson's going to bring it up here for the Knicks. Devo stays in the game. Maxey on him, gives to DiVincenzo. 4:10 to go here in the third. Knicks down 1, gives to Brunson. Brunson has healed on him. Brunson crossover dribble. Double team by Reed. High off glass. Knicks take the lead. 68-67. Sixers call a timeout. First lead of the game by the New York Knicks. We're back, boys. We're back, boys. Let's go. Oh, yeah, let me fix the scoreboard. I guess I think at halftime, there you go. Sorry about that. At halftime, you got to hit the refresh. What's up, Big Mike, man? Thanks for popping in. Shouldn't give that problem for the rest of the stream, so I apologize. 68-67 Knicks, Sixers ball. Let's go, baby. Nicking around says effing right. Let's go, man. What's up? What's up, man? Big Mike says, let's go, G-Men. Yeah, Embiid looks like he's a little gassed right now, man. Looks like he's a little gassed. Looks like he's a fighter that's on his last legs in the 9th round. Babachek says, our 2 best players, OG and Brunson, need to step up if we're going to do anything this year. That's for sure, man, but it's survive in advance, man. I don't care how you do it, but I agree. We're going to need Brunson to step up. Allison, good to see you. Hey, Chris, let's go Knicks. You converted me to being a Knicks fan 2 seasons ago. Well, I'm glad. Thank you for being here. And Rob says, F Philly. Let's go, man. Let's close this game out, guys. Pete says we are the New York Knicks. Angel says Brunson's got playoff jitters, but our defense is stepping up. Let's go. Yeah, I mean, I also think they're doing a good job on Brunson. They're double teaming him, triple teaming him. They're forcing him to take bad shots. So they've done a good job taking Brunson out. And basically what it appears the Sixers game plan has been since the start of the series is we're gonna force anybody but Brunson to beat us. We're gonna leave Josh Hart open. He's gonna have to hit his shots. And thus far, Josh Hart has made his shots. And we'll see if the Sixers adjust throughout the course of this series. But I think the Sixers have done a good job on Brunson as well. But the Knicks role players are stepping up. And Anthony says, so has the first round of the draft always been during the playoffs? Yes, it's just that the Knicks are never in the playoffs. So we don't notice it until recent, last couple of years. Otis says MSG was rocking. All they need was Dante's threes. Dante's Inferno, man. I'm hoping we get a repeat of 94, but only, we get two winners this time. Give me the Rangers and Knicks in the finals at the same time. That'd be sick. Maxey has 0 points in the third quarter. Wow. Miami felt better defensively last year than Philly, and Brunson was killing it. I wonder what's happening now. Yeah, I mean, hopefully he gets his act together. He looked like he's starting to – that wasn't a good shot right before, his last shot he took was a horrible shot, but he looks like he's starting to get a little bit of a feel throughout the course of this game. The beginning of the game, he was horrendous. He looks like he's starting to get a little more comfortable here as this game progresses. I actually think Brunson's going to have a big fourth quarter. DiVincenzo, man, he has stepped up in a big way tonight for the Knicks. A couple of key defensive plays as well. What's going on, Barry? Maxey bringing it up here for the Sixers. Maxey has it. He's guarded by Anunoby. Now they're going to double him. Maxey splits the defenders. Anunoby all over him. Kicks out to the elbow for Harris. Harris has Hart on him. Between the legs dribble, he's going to back him down. Backs, whacks, 8 feet out. Good defense by Hart. He was all over him. Hartenstein comes up with the rebound. Brunson outlet pass to Hart. Hart with it. Takes it to the hoop. Where's the foul? There it is, baby. Look at John Starks. How could you not love John Starks? Every time they go down the floor, you see John Starks behind the basket going crazy like he's still playing. Josh Hart's going to shoot too. I love John Starks. He still wants to play. 3:34 to go here in the third. Hart will go to the line. Bends the knees. First free throw is good. 20 now for Hart. He's got 12 rebounds. Knicks up 2. Here's the second for Hart. Good. Knicks up by a triple. 70-37. There's Carmelo in the old yellow. 3:30 to go here in the third. Knicks are 13 of 16 from the charity stripe. Maxey has it. Guarded by Anunoby. 12 on the shot clock. Harris comes out to set the pick about 30 feet out. Dribbling there with the right. Kicks to Harris. Harris with it. Straight on gives to Batum. Batum's going to try a 3, and he got it. Big basket there as the Sixers tie it up. And V-Man says, rank your top 5 sports to watch. Ooh. Next commercial break, we'll go over that. That's a good one. I don't know if it's TV or live because that's a difference. Here's Brunson. Brunson around a screen with the dribble. Pull-up jumper. Not even close. Brunson is off, man. Reed with the rebound. Here's Maxey. Maxey dribbling with the right. Brunson picks him up on the switch. Floater in the lane. No good. Reed tips it up with the left hand, and he gets it to go. 72-70. Sixers lead by a deuce. 2:38 to go here in the third. So the Sixers now lead by 2. They lead in second chance points by 5. Brunson has it. 2:30 to go. Third quarter. Brunson around a screen by Hartenstein. Now he's double teamed in the corner. Gives to Hartenstein. Lefty hook. He got it off glass. What a shot that was. 72 apiece. 2:16 to go here in the third. 72-72. Here's Maxey across center court. Anunoby's going to guard him. 16 on the shot clock. Batum comes out to set the screen. Maxi's going to try it from way downtown. Horrible shot. Hartenstein comes up with the rebound. Hart bobbled it. He's able to bring it back in as he crosses over center court. Here's Hart guarded by Harris. Lefty dribble picked up by Hield on the switch. Gives back to Brunson. Brunson attacks the basket. Double team. Gives to Hartenstein. Hartenstein lefty hook in the lane is good. Hartenstein gets the floater to go. 2 big buckets there by Hartenstein. And the Knicks lead by 2 as they're starting to wrap up Embiid's knee. He's getting 10-2 there on the sideline. Hartenstein has 10 points in the quarter. Maxey with it, gives to Harris. Harris, lefty dribble in the lane, kicks to the corner. Here's Hield. Hield, righty dribble. Had it stripped away by Hartenstein. And out of bounds, it'll be Knicks ball. This has been the Hartenstein and DiVincenzo quarter, baby. Minute 25 to go here in the third. Huge effort here by Hartenstein. He'll go to the bench. They'll check Mitchin. Here comes Brunson. Brunson across center court. The Knicks lead by 2 with the ball. Here's Hart. Hart to Anunoby. Anunoby to the hoop. He got it to go. What a shot. 76-72. Knicks up 4. Their biggest lead of the game. Minute 05 to go here in the third. Here's Maxey. Maxey across center court. Kicks to the corner. Oubre has it. Hart on him. Lefty dribble. Into the basket. Floater. No good. Good contest there by Mitch. Out of bounds. It'll stay with the Sixers. 76-72. But next commercial break, V-Man, I'll answer that question. About to be. We got a minute to go in the third quarter. Hield inbounded here from underneath the Knicks basket. Knicks lead by 4. Hield gets it into Batum. Brunson on him. Big size advantage there. He's got to give to Hield. DiVincenzo hounds him. Righty dribble. Brunson picks him up on the switch. Now back to Batum. Brunson on him. Gives to Hield. Brunson on the switch there. Maxey. He'll chuck it up from downtown. No good rebound. Hart. Hart has it. Knicks look to open up the lead even more. Hart to the corner. Wide open Anunoby for 3. No good off the side where Mitch grabs the rebound. And what's the call? I think we're going to get a foul. Knicks are in the bonus. Mitch, of course, not known for his free throw shooting. He shoots 41%, but he'll go to the line. And real quick, off the top of my head, my favorite sports to watch, I'm going to go based off of live. But the thing is, I don't think I've seen 5 sports live. I've only seen 4. I've seen basketball, football, baseball, and hockey. I haven't seen soccer live. I did see golf live once. Never seen tennis live. Bends the knees. Free throw is no good. He left that short. So I guess I got to go TV then. I got to go TV. Because my order is completely different if you're talking live compared to television. Football is the best TV sport. It is not the best live sport. In my opinion, at least. 76-72. Here's the second free throw by Mitch. And he got it to go. 77-72. Knicks by 5. 29 seconds to go here in the third is Maxey's going to bring it up here for the Sixers. 6-second difference between shot and game. Maxey has it. He's guarded there by Anunoby. Knicks will double team him there about 30 feet from the cup. Down to 10 on the shot clock. Maxey has it. Guarded closely by McBride, gives to Embiid. Embiid draws contact. He'll shoot 2. They call a foul on Hart. 10.4 to go here in the third. If I'm going TV, football's 1. Basketball's 2 for me. Baseball's 3. Hockey's 4. And I'm going to go tennis 5. I actually like tennis. I would go tennis 5. First free throw by Embiid is good. 77-73. So that would be my 5. On TV. Football, basketball, baseball, hockey, tennis. Now live, I'd have hockey higher. I'm not a big hockey fan, but hockey's great live. Here's the second by Embiid, and he got the roll. 77-74, 10.4 to go here in the third. Brunson has it. Knicks will get the last shot here in the quarter. 7 seconds to go as he brings it across center court. Crossover dribble. Brunson to the hoop. Floater in the lane. No good, left it short. They're going to call a late whistle. And the Knicks are going to get 2 free throws. That's a big foul. That's a huge foul. As Brunson's going to go to the line. Everybody tells me that NASCAR is great live. I've never experienced it. So I couldn't speak on it, but it is something I want to do. Bends the knees. First free throw is good. 78-74. Golf Live was pretty fun. I went to the U.S. Open when it was in, by where I live. Like, I don't know, 10 years ago, 12 years ago, whatever it is. But I think I'd still have tennis above it. Here's the second by Brunson. And he got it. Knicks by 5. And Embiid will chuck it up at the end of the quarter. Oh, he hit the rim from about 80 feet. But it's short. And the Knicks lead 79-74 as we head to the fourth quarter. Bowling. I like playing bowling. I'm not a big watching bowling on TV guy, though. I did used to watch it more when I was a kid, though, Seti, on Sundays. I'm 15 minutes from Long Beach, where they race the street course. It's a huge event, but the only way to get there is Uber. Interesting. And Word says, I love this team. You and me both, man. This team just fights, man. Same thing as game 1, right? And this game's far from over. We're up 5. We got a whole fourth quarter to go. But same thing as game 1. Like the first quarter, you're like, what the hell is going on? This team comes out lethargic. And what's the most amazing thing to me thus far about this team in the playoffs, we got a long way to go. You have not gotten B Brunson. You have not gotten C Brunson. You've gotten like D Brunson. And you've gotten a good version of Joel Embiid. This is not a watered down Joel Embiid. He's good. And they have found a way to win game 1. And they have found a way to lead by 5 going into the fourth quarter of game 2. It's just a team effort, man. Let's see. Time to start putting some separation. Let's go, Barry. Anthony says, Tata, I know it might be early to talk about it. What do you think the Knicks will do? To be completely honest with you, man, Anthony, I have not really looked at free agency. I don't think he's a free agent, but one guy I could see the New York Giants potentially being interested in is Mikal Bridges. You've heard that rumor. Of course, the ties with Villanova. Doesn't seem to be thrilled playing in Brooklyn. He's an interesting name, but I have not really and that would have to be a trade. But I have not really looked at the pending free agents. I'm back, guys. I don't know what just happened there, but I'm back. I'm going to share the scoreboard again real quick. So sorry about that. I tried to touch the chat and it knocked me out real quick, but we're good. We're back. Sorry about that. V-Man says, the one I want to see is boxing. I actually like boxing. The problem is boxing's not the way it used to be. For me, at least. It's not the way it used to be. When I was a kid growing up, you had Holyfield versus Tyson. You had Holyfield versus Riddick Bowe. Like, those were just some huge events. Lennox Lewis versus Tyson. Lennox Lewis versus Holyfield. The heavyweight division has been so depleted for so long. I don't know, man. I've kind of lost my love for boxing. My homeland of Puerto Rico has produced some champion boxers per capita. That's pretty cool, V, man. That's pretty cool. What's going on, Milkman, man? Thanks for popping in. Oh, here's the trivia question. Miles McBride became the second Knick to make 5 threes off the bench in a playoff game. Who was the other? I think that was the question. They flashed away before the end of it. I'd have to think about that one. I mean, I would guess Starks. He was a 6th man for the Knicks. I would guess Starks. But I'm not sure. 79-74. McBride's going to bring it across the timeline here. The Knicks lead by 5. McBride has it, gives to DiVincenzo. DiVincenzo swings to McBride. McBride guarded by Batum. Dribbles with the left, gives to DiVincenzo. DiVincenzo's going to try from way downtown. Not the best shot selection there. I don't like that, man. It's the fourth quarter. I don't like that there, man. Got to get a better shot there, DiVincenzo. Of course, if it goes in, I think you're a genius. But 11:37 to go. Oubre's going to bring it across center court, gives it to Batum. Batum has it. He's going to swing to Maxey. Maxey guarded by McBride right around center court. Dribbling there with the left. Kicks to Oubre on the elbow. 8 on the clock. Up top to Embiid. 18 feet out. Mitch on him. Step back jumper is pure. Nice shot there by Embiid and a good start to the quarter for the Sixers. They get a stop. They get a score. 3-point game. 11:11 to go. Make a wish, Knicks fans. Here's McBride. McBride to DiVincenzo. Embiid's got 31 and 10. He's been a beast. McBride gives to Anunoby. Anunoby to McBride in the corner for 3. No good. Bad start to this quarter as Maxey is going to bring it across center court here for the Sixers. They have a chance to tie with a 3. Maxey with it, dribbling with the left. Into the lane. Floater's good. It's a 1-point game. 10:45 to go. Just when you get a little confidence as a Knicks fan, Thibodeau calls a quick timeout, and we got a ball game, folks. You'd guess Crawford? Well, Royal, I might not have seen the whole question. I don't know if it was Knicks specific. If it was Knicks specific, Crawford, I don't believe ever made the playoffs as a Knick. Maybe I'm wrong on that. Maybe he made it once with the Marbury team. I don't think so, though. I think Crawford came after Marbury's first year when we signed him from the Chicago Bulls. And Crawford actually started for the Knicks the majority of the time that he was here. I actually think he started for the Knicks pretty much the whole time that he was here. He became a great 6-man after he left. So if it was Knicks specific, I don't think it would be Crawford. Of course, it could be him if it wasn't. One of the greatest 6 men of all time. J.R. Smith would be my other guess. I didn't look at the chat to see if anybody answered. My 2 guesses would be Starks or J.R. Smith. J.R. Smith, of course, a great 3-point shooter, was a 6-man for the Knicks during that playoff run as well. So those would be my 2 guesses. Starks or J.R. Smith would be the other Knick off the bench if it was Knick specific that had 5 threes in a game. Let's see. I need James Harden on this team. And Mike says, why can't we ever get a nice lead? Knicks always play to the wire. That's the Knicks we know and love, man. It's never easy, man. That's Knicks basketball. Oh, man. In a fight for your life, no rules, street fight, who would you want to fight for you? You could pick anyone. Are we talking on the Knicks? Who's the toughest guy on the Knicks? We got some dogs on this team, man. We got some dogs. I mean, Brunson's a dog, dude. He might be small in stature, but he's a dog. I might pick Josh Hart. Josh Hart just seems like he's gritty. He just seems like he's gritty. He's down. He's down for it. I think I'd pick Josh Hart. Let's see. No, like MMA boxing, but let's go with Knicks. It's funnier. There you go. Randall or Mitch? I don't know. I mean, Mitch just seems like a really nice guy, though. I know he plays tough on the court, but he seems like a nice guy. Josh Hart, I feel like wouldn't be scared to throw down. Getting back to it. Mr. Mayor says, who do you want to see the Knicks get in the offseason? Yeah, I kind of just said it. I mean, but I'd have to really look at the pending available free agents. But there's a good chance it would be a trade anyway. But Mikal Bridges is a good fit. I just don't know if the Nets would trade him to us. But he's a good fit. Precious, yeah, Precious is a good answer as well. 79-78. Yeah, Precious is definitely a scrappy dude. Hartenstein's scrappy too. Hartenstein can throw down. All right, here we go. Knicks are going to bring it across. Here's Hart. Hart with it, guarded by Batum, picked up by Oubre. Hart picks up the dribble, gives to Bogdanovich. Bogdanovich back to Hart. Hart with it up top, 23 feet out. Righty dribble around a Mitch screen, pull up 15-footer, in and out. Mitch grabs the rebound, back to Hart. Hart somehow able to come out of the scrum. 10 on the shot clock. Hart guarded by Harris, gives to McBride. McBride splits the defenders, pump fake, jumper, no good. Mitch fights for another rebound, and it's off of the Sixers. Look at Mitch Robinson battling down low. He gives the Knicks 2 extra possessions. Knicks will inbound. There you go, Mitch. Huge there by Mitch. Where do you get offense from here? Is it Devo? We haven't seen Bogdanovich do much today. Gets it into Mitch. Gives to McBride. McBride with the righty dribble. Kicks to Bogdanovich for 3. Book it! What a shot by Bogey! Wow, what a shot with a hand in his face. 82-78, a big triple there. Remember that shot. That was the biggest shot of the night so far. Here's Oubre. Oubre gives to Maxey. McBride on him. Embiid comes to set the pick. Maxey behind the back dribble up top to Embiid. Mitch on him. Embiid shaking, baking, double team, stripped away. DiVincenzo comes up with it to McBride. McBride with the layup. He missed it, but Hart puts it back. Are they waving it off? Oh, they said it was in the cylinder. Oh. How does McBride miss the layup? It was. Sixers pull up 3, no good. Batted up in the air. Hart comes up with the rebound. Knicks ball. Hart up ahead, racing. Pass down low to DiVincenzo. Works the baseline. Bogdanovich, 3. Book it! Bogey puts the Knicks up 7. Bang! Bogdanovich! That trade's starting to pay off, Knicks fans. Good pass by DiVincenzo. Come on! Playoff B warming up. What's happening to Alex Burks? He's not good anymore. Alec Burks, I should say. Bogdanovich. 2 huge 3. I don't know how he made that first 3. That first 3, he had a hand right in his face. It was almost like a fadeaway from like 24 feet. He had to almost like hold it longer than he normally would. Otherwise, it would have been blocked. I don't know how he made that first 3. Second 3 was wide open. I disagree with this. Embiid to me looks fine. I know that he came out late in the third quarter, but that's because he played extra minutes in the first half and he was probably a little bit more gassed than he normally would be. Embiid's got like 31 points and like 12 rebounds. Embiid's on pace to score like 40 points in this game. I disagree. I don't think we're getting a watered down Joel Embiid. And I don't feel bad for Sixers fans because I'm going to tell you what, we don't have Julius Randle, who's our second best player. So I don't feel bad for Sixers fans, but Embiid looks a lot better than I thought he was going to in this series. Man, I hate the game 3 is the same time as the NFL. Yeah, we're going to have to flip back and forth, man. Bogey not scared of the big lights. Bogey hit some 2 monster 3s, man. 76ers talking about Embiid when the Knicks don't even have Randall. Yeah, I'm not. Win's a win, man. Win's a win. And we're doing this with Brunson playing like crap. And John says, salute to the chat. Let's friggin' go. Shades on Thursday. We might have to pull out the shades on Thursday for the draft pick. Might have to. 85-78. Knicks up a touchdown. 9:13 to go here in the fourth quarter. Still have a long way to go. What did I say the final score was at the beginning of the stream for anybody that was in here? What did I say it was going to be? I think I said 105, 101 Knicks. I think that's what I said. Hopefully I hit that. That'd be cool. I think I said 105, 101 Knicks. We'll see how close we get. Bogdanovich. Did I say? Yeah, I think it was 105. I think I said, Bliss. Because I remember thinking it was going to be a 4-point win. Batum's going to inbound here for the Sixers. And he'll get it into Lowry. Lowry has it. He gives to Maxey. Maxey brings it across center court. He's guarded there by McBride. Knicks in the man-to-man, gives to Lowry. Now DiVincenzo on the switch. Gives to Maxey. Maxey has it on the elbow. Lefty dribble. Mitch picks him up on the switch. Maxey's going to try to take it to the rack. Little pump fake, up and under, has to kick out to Oubre. Good defense by Bogdanovich, but he got the roll. 85-80. Good touch there by Oubre as he gets the shooter's roll. 8:45 to go here in the fourth. Here's McBride across center court. He's going to give to DiVincenzo. Maxey on him. Gives to Bogdanovich. Bogdanovich to McBride. McBride calls for him to clear it out. He doesn't want the pick. Now Bogdanovich comes over to help out. McBride dribbles to the right. Takes it to the hoop. Had it stripped away. It'll stay with the Knicks. 4 seconds on the shot clock. They'll inbound underneath the Sixers basket. I said, 105, 101. We'll see if I hit it. McBride looking to get it in. Oh, he had DiVincenzo. He had him. Mitch gives to Bogdanovich. He's had the hot hand for 3. No good. Third time is not a charge. McBride stole it from Maxey. He ripped it out of his hand, and he puts it in. 87-80. McBride better be on the lookout after he leaves to the stadium tonight because he might get arrested for grand theft. He just ripped that ball right out of his hand. 8:05 to go here in the fourth. Here's Maxey across center court. Knicks up 7. Maxey dribbling with the left. DiVincenzo on him. Kicks up top to Lowry. Lowry, lefty dribble. Back to Maxey. Maxey to the hoop. Lefty up and under. No good. He's fouled. He'll shoot 2. Safi says, give me that. So Sixers will go to the line. Maxey will bend the knee. First free throw is good. Rattles in. 87-81. So, all right. Miles McBride became the second. I'm going to go. I said either J.R. Smith or John Starks. Starks was my first guess. Let's see who the answer is. Miles McBride, it was Hubert Davis. Wow, 1996. So Hubert Davis was the first Knick ever to have 5 threes off the bench in a playoff game. And the Knicks will inbound. Bogdanovich has it. He's going to give to Hart. Hart gives to McBride. McBride with it. Oubre on him as he crosses over center court. Lefty dribble here by McBride. At the free throw line. Pull up jumper. He got it. And the foul. And the foul. Oh, baby. Deuce McBride. This kid came to life, man. This kid came to life. Bends the knees. Free throw is good. Knicks up by 8. 90-82. Maxey's going to bring it up. Knicks with their biggest lead of the game. Maxey guarded by McBride. Picks up the dribble, gives to Lowry. Lowry to Embiid. Embiid back to Lowry. Lowry corner 3. Got it. Big bucket there by the vet. 90-85 as he keeps the Sixers well within striking distance. Brunson across center court, guarded by Oubre. Works around a pick. Now he's picked up by Maxey. Crossover dribble. Kicks to Hart. Hart gives to McBride. Why not? McBride got it swatted. Embiid just ate him up. Out of bounds. It'll stay with the Knicks. 8 on the shot clock. Actually, Oubre blocked that first. Brunson to Mitch, and it was poked away by Oubre. It'll stay with the Knicks, out of bounds. Knicks will inbound now on the near sideline. 90-85, 7 on the shot clock. $7:10 to go here in the fourth. Knicks up 5 with the ball. Batum will guard the inbounds. Brunson looks to get it in. Gets it in. Oh, nearly stolen by Lowry. Anunoby gets it back to the rack. Floater left it short. Mitch grabs the rebound. Mitch tries to save it, but he throws it to Lowry. Here come the Sixers in transition. Maxey with it. He elbowed Brunson in the face, and they're going to call a foul on Brunson. They're going to say his feet weren't set, and they're going to call him for a blocking foul. Yeah, he was moving, but he got hit in the face, man. He didn't get elbowed in the face. I lied. He got hit in the chest. So Sixers will go to the line. First free throw by Maxey is good as it rattles in. 90-86. 6:58 to go. Hartenstein will check in for the Knicks. Knicks trying to get a little more offense out there as they take out Big Mitch. This game is going to go down to the wire. Here's the second by Maxey, and it's good to go. 90-87. Knicks with a 3-point lead. Hartle inbound. McBride has it. McBride dribbling across center court. As Brunson falls to the court, McBride with it. McBride gives to Brunson. Brunson guarded by Batum. Now he's going to dribble with the right. Into the paint. Step back jumper. Good. Jalen Brunson comes to life when you need him. 92-87. Big bucket there. Lowry with it. Gives to Maxey. Maxey across center court around a Batum screen. Brunson now picks him up on the switch. Lefty dribble. Little push off. He got away with it. And he rattles it in. 92-89. 3-point game, ladies and gentlemen. Halfway through the fourth quarter, Knicks lead by 3 with the ball. McBride has it. McBride dribbles with the left. Maxey picks him up on the switch. We're halfway through now at the 6-minute mark. Here's McBride. McBride double team gives to, Hartenstein. He is so good with that lefty floater. He has been big time in the second half. 94-89. Hartenstein's got 12 points. They've all been in the second half. Batum has it. Swings to Lowry. Lowry guarded by Anunoby. Embiid with it now. Hartenstein on him. He's going to back him down. Hart comes over to help. Embiid, fadeaway jumper. No good. Good defense there by Hartenstein as Hart grabs the rebound. He gives to Brunson. Knicks up 5 with the ball. Brunson, crossover dribble. Embiid gets him on the switch. Brunson will think twice. Cross-court pass, McBride for 3. No good. He left it short. Tobias Harris grabs the rebound. Outlet pass to Maxey. Maxey guarded by Hart, 25 feet out. Lefty dribble, double team, back up top to Embiid, now back to Maxey. 12 on the shot clock. He's got Hartenstein on him. Big mismatch there. Step back 3. No good off the side rim. Rebound, Brunson. And they're going to call a foul on Batum. 5 minutes to go here in the fourth quarter. Come on! 94-89. Brunson has it. Brunson across center court. We're under 5 minutes. The Knicks lead by 5 as they look to hold serve at home. Brunson dribbles with the right. He's double teamed there. Now Maxey has him one-on-one. Step back 3. No good off the front rim. Long rebound. Sixers come up with it. It's Lowry, the veteran. He did a big 3 earlier. He's got it here with the lefty dribble. Anunoby is all over him. 16 on the clock. Lowry calls for a screen from Embiid. Good job by Anunoby to work around it. Good defense by Anunoby. He's all over him. Has to give it out to Harris. 6 on the clock. Gives to Embiid. 4 on the clock. Embiid has to force it up. He draws the foul, and he gets it to go. What a shot by Embiid. 94-91. 4:21 to go here in the fourth. Not much you could do about that. I mean, he's 18 feet from the basket. He's up on him. I mean, you can't do much about that. Embiid will go to the line. Try to make this a 2-point game. Oh, my God, man. You knew it wasn't going to be easy, guys. You knew it wasn't going to be easy. Bends the knees. Free throw is good. 94-92. Knicks up 2. 4:20 to go. Smoke him if you got him, as Bad Dog says. Brunson's going to bring it across center court. Brunson guarded by Batum. We're down to 4:09. Here's Brunson. Brunson now picked up by Harris. Crossover dribble in the paint. Little stutter step, takes contact. No foul call. It looked like that ball went out of bounds, but they're going to say that Embiid saved it. Maxey has it. Sixers have a chance to tie it or take the lead. Here's Maxey. Maxey to the cup. Layup good. Tie game. Timeout, Tibbs. Timeout, and he calls it timeout. 94-94. So basically what I'm telling you, if you're just tuning into the stream, you just watched the first 44 minutes and 11 seconds for no reason. Because it's the same difference in score as it was at the start of the game. We're all tied up with 3:49 to go. Oh, man. Which Knicks players holds the NBA single-season record for field goal percentage? I think it's Mitch. It's Mitch. Just win, man. Just win. Where do you get the offense from, man? Where do you get the offense from? You got to bring DiVincenzo back in. I bring Bogdanovich in too, man. He had some crucial threes. I know Bogey's not good on defense, but where are you going to get the offense from? Brunson ain't getting it done. And Josh says Brunson is killing us. He's not having a good game. Let's hope he has a good finish because we're going to need it. And not having a good game, though. I can't sugarcoat that. He's 7 of 24. Last game, he was 8 of 26. So you're talking 15 of 49 to start the series or whatever it is. 50, actually, I think, right? 15 of 50. Not good. That's 30% from the field. Gonna need it now, though. Here's Brunson. Brunson across center court. 3:42 to go here in the fourth. Batum on him. Brunson shaking, baking, into the paint. Gives to Hartenstein. Hartenstein, lefty floater. Got it again. Hartenstein has been insane in the second half. That lefty hook has been money. 3:25 to go. Hartenstein now with all 14 in the second half. Embiid has it. Embiid gives to Maxey. They're going to call a foul. It's on the floor. I don't think the Sixers are in the bonus. 3:20 to go here in the fourth. Sixers will inbound. Knicks need to stop here, guys. Knicks need to stop here. Batum will do the inbound. He'll get it into Embiid. Hartenstein on him. 3:15 to go. Hands to Maxey. Maxey trailed by Anunoby. Behind the back pass. Embiid with it on the elbow. He's going to try a three. No good. Off the side rim. Harris comes up with the rebound. Kicks to Lowry. Lowry to the corner for Batum. Three. No good. Another offensive rebound. And they're going to call a foul on McBride. And the Sixers are in the bonus. Can't happen. Can't happen this late in the game. Can't happen. First free throw by Lowry is no good. Back rimmed it. DiVincenzo checks in for the Knicks. McBride will take a seat. McBride had some crucial moments here for the Knicks tonight, but Devo's played good enough to close this game out. Second free throw rattles in. Knicks up 1. 3 minutes to go. Hart gets it into Hartenstein. Back to Hart. Hart's going to bring it up. He's guarded by Harris. See if they get Brunson involved. He gives to Brunson. Tobias Harris on him. Brunson has it about 30 feet out. Down to 10 on the shot clock. Not much cooking here. Brunson behind the back dribble. Facing him up. Takes it to the tin. Fadeaway jumper. It rattles out. DiVincenzo grabs the rebound, but he had it poked away. He's fouled. 2:37 to go. Big rebound there by Devo. Looked like Hartenstein might have tipped it first. Great job by Hartenstein to fend off the rebound by Embiid and tip it to DiVincenzo. And another timeout. 96-95, Knicks by 1. They'll have the ball. What's going on, Eagle Fang? Stand up there, Joey Lutz. Ball don't lie. Ball didn't lie in the first free throw. Lied on the second. Oh, good game tonight, guys. Good game tonight. You knew it was going to be close. $105-101. Believe it, and it will happen. That's what we predicted at the beginning of the game. I don't care what the final score is. Just win. I cannot wait for the draft, Eagle Fang. Cannot wait for the draft. Just get me a player I can be happy with. But I cannot wait for the draft. Oh, man. Matt says this makes me nervous. Can't watch. This is it, man. Two and a half minutes. Knicks up 1 with the ball. 2:37 to be exact. Thibodeau drawing up a play on the bench there for the Knicks. Who gets the ball here, chat? Who gets the ball? I know he struggled tonight, but I think you got to put the ball in Brunson's hands. I'm not saying he's got to shoot it, but you got to put the ball in Brunson's hands. He commands respect from the defense. It could give up, an opportunity for somebody else. Ball's got to be in Brunson's hands. And Andrew, man, thank you for being a member. He says, can't wait for the draft with you and Dog this week. Can't wait, man. Oh, it's Sixers ball? What happened? Maxey has it across center court. Sixers down 1. Here's Maxey with the lefty dribble. Guarded by Anunoby. He's going to swing to Embiid. Back to Maxey. Maxey picked up by Hartenstein. Jumper's good. The Sixers have the lead. 2:20 to go. Knicks down 1. Maxey's got 32, 10, and 6 as the Sixers are looking to steal this game. Here's Brunson. Batum on him. Big possession here. Brunson spins out of it. Picked up by Harris. Brunson takes it to the rack. Floater. Left it short. Brunson tries to fight for the rebound. Harris comes up with it. He's just had a horrible game. Maxey loses it. It's going to be Nick Ball. Huge turnover there in transition, but come on, Brunson, man. We need a basket. Here's Brunson. Minute 43 to go. As he crosses the timeline, Maxey on him. Gives to Hart. Hart's wide open for 3. Left it short. Rebound Maxey. Minute 30 to go. 90 seconds. Sixers lead by 1 with the ball. Maxey guarded by Hart. Maxey works around a screen by Embiid. Dribbles with the right, behind the back. Good defense by Hart. Gives to Embiid. Embiid only has 3 on the clock. Has to kick it out to Maxey. Maxey from way downtown. He got it. Sixers lead by 4. Timeout on the floor. Minute 09 to go. Oh, 196. Oh, that hurts. Need a basket here, man. Need a basket here. Need a basket here. $196. Maxey with 15 points in the quarter. 5 of 6 from the field. Here we go. Brunson gets it in the heart, back to Brunson. Brunson crossover dribble, fakes the three. He's going to take it to the rack. Wanted a foul call, didn't get it. Hartenstein grabs the rebound, gives to Hart. Hart back to DiVincenzo, back to Anunoby. Anunoby with it, takes it to the tin. They're going to call a foul on the floor. It's on Lowry. I don't think the Knicks are yet in the bonus. And the Sixers are going to call for a review. Oh, the Knicks are in the bonus, which is why he's reviewing it. Because the Knicks would get 2 free throws. So we'll see if the Knicks win this. If not, that's a foul. That's a foul. It's a reach-in. The way that Nurse looks at this is there's only 56 seconds left. They might as well give it a try. But, yeah, that's a reach-in. They're going to call out a foul. We got 1 timeout. Sixers have 1 timeout as well. It's still a good challenge by Nurse because even if they don't win it, which I don't think they're going to, you make Anunoby think about the upcoming free throws. And there's not a lot of time left, so it's worth a shot. But either way, Anunoby's, on the sideline now for 2 minutes thinking about these huge free throws he's going to have to shoot. Wait, no, it's still 14 on the clock. So I guess they're not shooting free throws, even though it says bonus. I guess the next foul they'd be shooting free throws. They won? No, they didn't win. So the Knicks are going to inbound. Okay. Lowry's got 5 fouls. So 1 more and he's out. Oh, but the Knicks are now in the bonus, but they're not shooting free throws yet. Next foul, they go to the line. 14 on the clock. Brunson looking inbound. Gets it into Hartenstein. Hartenstein's going to hand to DiVincenzo. DiVincenzo to Anunoby. Anunoby to Brunson in the corner. Brunson fakes the three. Now he's going to try it. He's been short all night. Hartenstein tries to tip out the rebound, but it goes to Lowry, and Lowry's fouled, and they're going to shoot two. Oh, you got to be kidding me, man. You got to be kidding me. Oh. We're going to have to steal one in Philly. Oh, maybe we'll pull a miracle. Brunson in the line. Knicks only have one timeout. I'm sorry, Lowry to the line. Bends the knees. First free throw is good. 101-96. Missed the second. That's a big miss. Knicks down 5. Brunson racing up ahead. Batum on him. Hart's open. He passes it up. He gives to Brunson. 38 seconds to go. Brunson had it stolen. Knicks get it back. DiVincenzo's fouled. They don't call it. Devo with it. Kicks to the corner. Brunson. He's going to try a three. That is... He got the roll. Book it. Big three by Brunson. The Knicks down 2. And they stole it. Did they come up with it? Oh, Maxey got it back. Who's got the ball? Knicks have the ball. Hart has it. DiVincenzo for 3. Off the back rim. Hartenstein grabs the rebound. Anunoby back to DiVincenzo 3. Bucket. The Knicks have the lead. Oh, my God. 13 seconds to go. Oh, my God. Oh, what a miracle. First, they get the bounce for Brunson that bounces like 12 feet in the air, falls in the hoop. Then they steal the ball from Lowry, somehow come up with the ball, and they hit the 3. Wow. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. Hart came up with the steal. Devo misses it. Hartenstein grabs the rebound, somehow gets it to Anunoby, and then Devo hits it. Unbelievable. Can the Knicks get a stop? Can the Knicks get a stop? Knicks still have a timeout, so if the Sixers score, they could advance it. 13 seconds to go. Unbelievable. I don't know how that just happened. Josh Hart, man, that's how it happened. He got the steal, and Hartenstein somehow came up with the rebound and was able to somehow get it out to Anunoby. Sixers are going to inbound. Batum with it. Batum gets it in. We're down to 12 seconds. Maxey with it. Maxey takes it to the rack. Blocked! Hartenstein from behind with the block. Anunoby comes up with the rebound. Sixers don't have a timeout. Oh, my God. Hartenstein has been the man this entire second half. 6.6 to go. Hartenstein came out of nowhere. First free throw by Anunoby. Good. This is the big one. Could put him up by 3. It guarantees you no worse than overtime. I said 105-101. Bends the knees. Free throw. Good. It's 104-101. 5 seconds to go. Here's Maxey across center court. 3, 2. They're going to have to hoist it. I don't know if he got it off. No good, and the Knicks are going to win. The Knicks are going to win. A miracle finish, and the Knicks go up 2-0, 104-101. What a finish at the guard. I can't believe they won this game. I can't believe they won this game. The Sixers up 5 with like 40 seconds left. And you got to go back to that huge missed free throw by, I think it was Lowry. Could have put him up 6. He missed it. Would have changed the entirety of this game. Sixers would have held for the last shot if it was a tie game. He missed the first free throw. The Knicks hit the 3 somehow. The ball bounces up to the heavens and falls in. And then they somehow come up with the steal, the offensive rebound, and then DiVincenzo's able to get it in on the second try. Unbelievable. I can't believe what I just watched. That was magic. That was Garden magic. That's going to go down as one of those games you remember, especially if the Knicks are able to go on a run. Unreal. I'm still stunned. And somehow the Knicks were able to overcome 2 mediocre efforts at putting it nicely by Jalen Brunson to start this series. Holy crap, man. I can't believe what I just watched. I can't believe what I just watched. "2-0, baby." Let me get some smiles in the chat. Let me get some smiles in the chat by the Knicks fans. Oh, my God. Oscar says, Tana, way back. Dude, dude. I can't believe it. Wow. I need to change my shorts. I think we all need to change our shorts after that. Holy crap, man. Dre says W's. Evan says that was insane, man. CM with some smiles. Oh, my God. This is a team. It feels like, I'm not even going to lie, it feels like a team of destiny, man. It feels like a team of destiny. I can't believe they just won that game. I can't believe they just won that game. Unbelievable. And I don't know how this ball went in. They're showing the Brunson replay. He was short all night, and he was short again on that shot. And he got the lucky roll. Holy crap, man. And Horny Tana says, that was crazy. Please keep doing the games. Well, I'm not going to do next game only because of the NFL draft. If I have a voice, I will do game 4. I'm definitely going to do game 5. I don't want to commit to game 4 because I don't know if I'm going to have a voice after calling the draft for 3 days. But I'm definitely going to do game 5. I'm going to try to do game 4. Can't do game 3. It's the same night as, night 1 of the NFL draft. But I'll definitely be watching it during the draft, but I won't be calling it. But that was a lot of fun, man. I'm looking forward to calling a lot of these playoff games. I'm going to call as many as I can as the Knicks continue to hopefully advance throughout the playoffs. But that was fun, man, to get back in the saddle, call a game. I appreciate all my loyal subscribers that, hung out with me all night. I just can't believe we won this game, man. And Danny says, Knicks fans, stand up. Philly, go kick rocks. Chino with the orange and blue, man. Otis says, I just lost 10 years of my life. I think we all did. I think all of New York just lost 10 years of their life. I don't know how that just happened. I don't know how that just happened, guys. Chris just says, unreal. Dude, we're down 5 points. I was about to be depressed. I ain't even going to lie to you guys. I was about to be depressed. We were about to squander a 5-point lead at home going into the fourth quarter. Jalen Brunson played awful, and we somehow steal a game. And now all of a sudden we have a stranglehold on the series. If you're able to take 1 out of 2 in Philly, we're sitting real pretty. So that's what it's about now. Just get a split. Obviously we want to win game 3, but just get a split. Go to Philly, get a split, come home, wrap things up in 5 games. That should be the goal. So it wasn't quite Reggie Miller. I don't even want to think about that. That is one of the most depressing moments of my sports fandom. Even though I was very young at the time, I was about 9 years old. It wasn't quite that, but it felt like a miracle. I wouldn't quite put it on that level, but it felt like a miracle. Justice's dad said 104-101. I had the final. I was close. Go back at the beginning of the stream before the game started. I said 105-101. I don't feel like I earned it, though, because it took a miracle. I was close. I missed by a point. Chris, man, thank you very much. He says, let's go, Knicks. Let's go, man. Let's go, baby. Jermaine Mo Brown says, yeah, let's go. Nah, Tana. Let's just start taking out the brooms. Let's go, man. Unbelievable. Cardiac Knicks for us, man. I don't know how we won that game, dude. Justin says, let's go, Knicks. The players you got to think about after this game that the 2 guys that stand out to me in this game. Well, first off, if you look at the stat sheet, you're not going to realize it. He's not one of the players of the game, but Bogdanovich hit 2 monster threes. When the Sixers started to go on a run, Bogdanovich hit 2 monster threes to keep the Knicks in the lead or tie or whatever it was at the time. It looked like the Sixers were about to take control of the game. Huge threes from Bogdanovich. But the players of the game in this game, Hart, of course, again, was monstrous in the first half. Hartenstein was huge in the second half. Isaiah Hartenstein was incredible in the second half. DiVincenzo. DiVincenzo had a monster second half as well. But, those are the players you think of. I think Bogdanovich hit 2 huge threes. Hartenstein was a monster in the second half. Had that crucial block. He had all 14 of his points in the second half. And they were not easy. They were contested mid-range hook shots. He came up with some huge buckets. So the Knicks bench continues. Josh Hart, not that he's on the bench, but continues to be big time for this team. What a great team win again, man. What a great team win. Deuce McBride had a couple of huge plays. Just big time, man. Big time. Hartenstein was great, man. He was great in this game. Mitch was great game 1. Hartenstein was great game 2. Let's see. Clutch, Ronnie says, yep. Bogey was 2 of 7, but those 2 shots were, they were huge. And that was a crucial point in the game. What's going on, Chris? Big late takeaway, big winning shot. Yeah, I mean, dude. And again, even on that play, Hartenstein with the offensive rebound for him to be able to tip it to Anunoby to give DiVincenzo the chance to hit the second opportunity. So just huge, man. I turned it off with 40 seconds. What happened? A miracle happened, Caesar. Goal you're going to want to watch. A miracle. The Knicks were down by 5 with the ball. Kyle Lowry missed a huge free throw. He had 2 free throws. He missed the first one. That kept it to 5. And then Jalen Brunson hit a contested 3-pointer in the corner that bounced off the rim, went 8 feet in the air above the net, and dropped. Then they come up with a steal as Maxey kind of bobbles the inbound pass. They hit DiVincenzo on the wing. He misses it. Hartenstein comes up with the rebound, is somehow able to find Anunoby when there's like 3 Sixers around him, and Anunoby's able to pop it up top to DiVincenzo, and he hits the go-ahead 3. And then Hartenstein blocks it on the other end from behind. Incredible. Stand up. What's going on, Carl, man? Thanks for popping in. maybe the greatest Knicks game I've ever seen, final 55 seconds. It's up there. I still can't say that tops the Pacers LJ 4-point play. I don't think it tops the Houston game winner because that was a series winner when the Knicks were an 8 seed. It was a best 3 out of 5 back then when they beat the Heat. The Heat were the 1 seed. I don't think it tops that, but it's up there. It's certainly up there. I'd have to think long and hard, but that's probably in, I don't know, top 5, top 6 since I've been watching the Knicks. Game-ending moments. It's up there. That was great. Maybe we'll pull a miracle. Well, we certainly did. Unbelievable. Mike just says, I just had a heart attack. Yeah, I think we all did. Unbelievable. Guys, I had so much fun tonight, man. I appreciate all you guys. Knicks fans, enjoy the win. You guys deserve it. I'll be live tomorrow night if I have a voice, which I think I will, with Bad Dog on this channel. We'll be talking about the draft. We'll be recapping this game probably for a little bit. And then we'll be on Bad Dog's channel the next night before we do the draft. So definitely want to tune in for that. I don't know if I'll be calling game 4 just because I don't know if I'll have a voice after the draft. So I got to try to conserve that a little bit. If not, I'll definitely be calling game 5. But I appreciate all you guys, man. You guys are the best. Thank you guys for being the best supporters on YouTube. Appreciate all you guys, man. I had a really good time, and I hope you guys enjoyed the stream, and I hope you guys enjoyed the game. You guys have a great rest of your night, and I'll see you guys tomorrow. Be good.